to MPWF episode 14 of WAR here on YouTube. Tonight, folks, we are live from Arena, Mexico, right here in Mexico City, and it is a new era of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Folks, my name is Dwayne James, Johnny Feelgood, and once again, welcome to the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. We come off the heels of Survivor Series, what an incredible click-per-view it was, but tonight, we've got some huge matches for you, including this first-time matchup, as Wayne Level challenges Tora here one-on-one, live from Arena, Mexico, live for episode 14 of MPWF WAR, and the one that we've all been coming for here tonight, our main event of the evening for the CW World Tag Team Championships, as the BloodBrothers battle the hometown hero Hector Rodriguez and Lethal Mathematics, the Future Foundation, in the main event for the Tag Team Championships. And you can hear already that this crowd is excited, folks. But again, we're coming up the heels of Survivor Series. Mason Gray is gone, ladies and gentlemen. He is gone. And I'm stoked about it, folks. Man, it's amazing. And we saw at the end of Survivor Series that it was this man who's about to make his way to the ring here tonight that sent him packing finally, folks. Mason Gray no longer has booking power at the Major Pain Wrestling Federation, meaning that he has no stake in it. Right, well, what Mason Gray is going to do if he can't change the matches, if he can't book the wrestlers? And again, it was all a waiting game by that man right there, the Messiah of the MPWF, Mr. Joey Eagle himself. And then what about that announcement by Meredith Gray? Her first action as COO of the MPWF was to bring back Joey Eagle as a full-time wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why Joey was coming out here with this massive ovation from this crowd here in Mexico City, folks. This is going to be a quick review level episode of MPWF WAR, our first episode of MPWF WAR in 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Survivor Series was incredible. This year is going to be incredible for the MPWF. I'm telling you that right now. Using the CWLL arena here, folks, to see more CWLL action and more action from all around the pro wrestling universe. Head to our secondary channel, MPWF Gem, where you can see pro wrestling global. But right here tonight, it's about that man, Joey Eagle, kicking things off here tonight. Yeah, the wrestling world's been crazy. Let's not forget about that, folks, as well as the core challenge, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time watching the MPWF, right now we have a core challenge going on, which will end February 14th, Valentine's Day. It's the last time to submit your votes. We'll talk more about it later on in the show, but ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be in the MPWF, now is the time, now is the opportunity. So we are sold out, ladies and gentlemen. 17,000 here in Arena, Mexico for an episode of MPWF WAR. Joey Eagle here, drinking it in from these fans here in Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very curious to what Joey Eagle's goals are now that he is back as a full-time wrestler here in the MPWF. And Eagle says, welcome to MPWF WAR to Mexico City. And folks, they're going to love that. I'm going to love that. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. And again, thank you for the support for Survivor Series. I said it was an incredible show, but already the views on it, the likes on it, appreciate it, everyone. But Joe Eagle now says, Eagle is back, and damn do I feel good. Finally, the nightmare of Mason Gray can no longer influence booking decisions here in the MPWF. It is truly a new era. 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most interesting years in MPWF history. New wrestlers, new talent. It's exciting, and that's what I want to be a part of. Not just behind the scenes, but in the ring as well. Meredith made the announcement of Survivor Series that I'm getting back in the ring. Well, I am, and I'm signing with MPWF WAR. So Joey Eagle has put pen to paper and is going to be a part of MPWF WAR here, and that is massive for this brand, folks. Eagle says, before I get started on my goals, I have to thank the men who made this possible. Sean Stevens, Dr. Ice Jr., Ricky Cash, and my son Christopher Eagle. They fought bravely and ushered in a new era. Now on to why I'm coming back into ring competition. I've achieved everything you can imagine in pro wrestling, but the one thing I have not done is win the World Heavyweight Championship on YouTube. And folks, as crazy as it is, Joey Eagle walked into YouTube as the world champion in 2010, and he never won the title back at any point. Eagle says, I know it seems crazy, but I was the first World Heavyweight Champion the MPWF had on YouTube, and after I lost the title in 2010, I have never won it back. I want one more run before I leave here for good. You can see how lean I've got to prepare for this. This will be the hardest challenge of my career. The talent here is the best and most athletic it has ever been, but if I win the World Championship, I can prove not only to myself, but to everyone else that I'm the greatest to ever do it. He's already a Hall of Famer, a multi-time world champion, has held multiple championships in the MPWF. He says there is no set timeline. I will fight as long as my body will hold up to try and achieve this goal. With that said, instead of a buy-in show and a joint CPV, the MPWF will be having a War exclusive click review and an Annihilation exclusive click review, and I can reveal right now that the War click review will be MPWF Bloodlines. I'm letting the War roster know right now that this is where I want to make my first big move for the CAW World Heavyweight Championship. I'm coming for the title. So huge news there, folks. Joey Eagle announcing that we have brand exclusive click reviews coming up next. And it's going to be MPWF Bloodlines for MPWF War. Wait a second. Wait a damn minute here, folks. We're making the announcement about the brand exclusive click reviews coming up next here. After our next two episodes of MPWF War and Annihilation, with Bloodlines being the first for War, and the Annihilation brand name will be announced later on. But that's the music of a man who had a very interesting night of Survivor Series. And it is, folks, making his way to the ring, main event Ryan Sparxx here, ladies and gentlemen. And again, like I said, by interesting, Ryan Sparxx screwed Jamie Emo and MPWF Survivor Series. But even bigger than that, what on earth is Ryan Sparxx doing here on MPWF War, ladies and gentlemen? Ryan Sparxx is a staunch MPWF Annihilation Grand Wrestler, and he is starting up MPWF War here in one of the most unpredictable ways possible, live here tonight in Mexico City. But like I said, Ryan coming up with a major victory, screwed or no screw. Ryan Sparxx defeated the legend Jamie Emo and got Jamie Emo to give his respect once the match was done. And that is going to go a long way here, folks. But again, Ryan Sparxx, for those of you watching the first time here, is an Annihilation wrestler. And I don't know why he is here on board and why he's interrupting Joey Eagle. And he's with his brother, big brother Tony, who's still good. Tony Sparxx dressed up as Seth Stern. Got everyone excited to think that Seth Stern was going to be in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. And it was all a ruse and a plan by these two brothers, the Super Sparxx brothers. Except this crowd here in Mexico City didn't forgive Ryan Sparxx at all for what he did to Jamie Emo at Survivor Series. And that is universal, ladies and gentlemen. What the fans are chanting at Ryan Sparxx is universal. I mean, look at these scenes here on MPWF War. This is an epic way to start off this show here. Ryan Sparxx and Joey Eagle. As I'm aware, this is a first time meeting between these two men here in the MPWF. And oh, look at that. Tony Sparxx with a My Brother pinned Jamie Emo in the back of his jacket. And it's exactly deserved from these fans here for what they did to Jamie Emo at MPWF Survivor Series. I cannot stress that enough. And Ryan says, you know, Mexico City, that is no way to treat the hero of the MPWF, especially when my best friends are competing in the main event tonight. I see the look in your face, Joey, and everyone wants to know why the Super Sparxx brothers here on Raw. It's quite simple. Sean Stevens wants a crack at Thanatos, and Quam thinks that for the safety of the roster, I need to be separated from Jamie Emo. So me and my brother have been traded to War for Sean Stevens and your son Christopher Eagle, folks. That is a huge, huge announcement by Ryan Sparxx. That is a huge announcement. So Sean Stevens and Christopher Eagle are going to MPWF Annihilation with the Super Sparxx brothers here on Raw. And Ryan says, after Survivor Series, I'm coming off one of the biggest wins of my career. So much so, Jamie Emo gave me his respect after the match. Now that I'm on Raw, I am next in line for the CAW World Heavyweight title. I am the main event after all. And besides, Joey, now that I'm here, the little story you want to finish isn't happening anymore. So step aside, old man. Your time has come and gone. The hero of today is Sparxx. A new level of confidence in Sparxx. And Joey Eagle looking him right in the eyes there with those green eyes, folks. And Joey says, you know, Ryan, as the hero of the MPWF and the main event, you've given me an idea. Yes, I am an old man, and in order for me to match your accomplishment of screwing over Jamie Emo, I need to face you in a match. Say MPWF Bloodlines. Then we could find out who the #1 contender is. And for good measure, how about next episode of War, I take on Big Brother Tony in a warm-up for Bloodlines. Folks, that would be huge. That would be huge. Joey Eagle versus Sparxx in MPWF Bloodlines. And then Joey Eagle versus Tony Sparxx next episode on War. And I don't know if Tony Sparxx is bargaining for that. And Brian says, we accept, Joey, and I'll see you at Bloodlines. But remember, Joey, I carried this company on my back while you were gone. I carried this company on my back before Jamie Emo got here. I am the main event, and I'm coming for the CW World Heavyweight title. And when you get in my way at MPWF Bloodlines, I will put you down. Folks, I can't believe this is how we're starting off MPWF War here tonight. With the announcement for MPWF Bloodlines that it would be Joey Eagle versus Sparxx, and on episode 15 of War, it would be Tony Sparxx versus Joey Eagle as well, with Sean Stevens and Christopher Eagle being traded to MPWF Annihilation. And folks, that's not going to be it. From what I've been told is, throughout the next couple of months here, there's going to be a few more trades taking place here. KK Crown and Brian Adams have the opportunity to see who fits where they want to switch them up. And you see how much the trades have already affected the MPWF roster. But Joey Eagle versus Sparxx at MPWF Bloodlines is going to be massive, folks. Massive. But you want to talk about massive. The main event, folks, the Future Foundation will take on the BloodBrothers in one of the most highly anticipated, if not the most highly anticipated tag team title matchup in MPWF history here on YouTube. And again, this is our main event of the evening, folks. It is going to be incredible. Look at I can't stress enough. What an incredible announcement. What an incredible announcement. Bloodlines, a War exclusive click review, as well as Sparxx versus Joey Eagle. Sparxx now a part of the MPWF War brand. Amazing. But right now we have ourselves an Extreme Rules matchup to end this rivalry between Stone and Lady Izanami. We said it's a new era, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm being told by Brian Adams that he wants to go fully into a new era. I mean, we haven't even got started talking about the new CW Women's World Champion, and we will tonight. My lord, we will tonight. But Stone and Lady Izanami have been going at it for a year, ladies and gentlemen. It was a New Year's revolution at the beginning of 2024 when Stone turned on Lady Izanami, and they've been battling back and forth for the CW Women's World title, and now here in Extreme Rules, they're going to finish this off here now on MPWF War. It was in a TLC matchup that Stone and her team picked up the win at the Survivor Series Brian show. But the Forgotten are not here tonight. They are nursing the injuries that were suffered in that TLC matchup. But I'm being told that Lady Izanami is going to bring out a darker side of herself here tonight, folks. So let's see what exactly she means by that. Ladies and gentlemen, the dark side of Lady Izanami is in full fruition here tonight on MPWF War. Izanami to finish up Morgan Stone. Only once before have we seen this side of Lady Izanami in the World Wrestling future, and she's bringing it out here for the first time tonight. To end this war, to end this rivalry with Morgan Stone, she is going to bring out the evil side of Izanami, and she looks terrifying, ladies and gentlemen. One of the greatest women's wrestlers of the modern era here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Lady Izanami should have had that championship for a long period of time, but it has been constantly stopped by Morgan Stone. And like I said, tonight is the end of it all. The final match. I mean, maybe not the final match ever between them. I mean, there's a lot of years in the future here in the MPWF, but the final match in this rivalry takes place here tonight. Only one woman could walk away with a victory here. And this is going to be insane. And again, this entrance by Lady Izanami is insane. Mexico City going absolutely crazy for Izanami here tonight. And I mean, I wish you could see the look on Morgan Stone's face right now, as she does not know what to think looking at Lady Izanami here. Folks, the scenes are incredible here tonight on MPWF WAR. Isanami with this unbelievably epic entrance coming into this matchup, as well as, like I said, Sparxx now on MPWF WAR, Joey Eagle now on MPWF WAR, and we're not even 20 minutes into this episode, ladies and gentlemen. And you want to talk about the feeling being restored, ladies and gentlemen. The feeling was always there, but it's been injected with some adrenaline here, the way we're starting off MPWF WAR. My goodness. And again, putting over that core wrestling challenge, if you think that your core could fit in with the MPWF, now's the time, ladies and gentlemen. But look at that, Izanami. We got the Vuvuzela in the background here, folks. A much different side to Lady Izanami here tonight. And Morgan Stone is going to tell herself, going to psych herself up and not be intimidated here in this situation, as she runs right into on a German suplex there by Lady Izanami. Like I mentioned before, in the World Wrestling Future Developmental League here for the MPWF, we saw this side out of Lady Izanami only once. This is the very first time she is bringing it to the main roster here on MPWF WAR and spinning back here. Again, our eyes shudder for Morgan Stone here tonight. But Morgan Stone has pushed and pried Lady Izanami to this point. And quite frankly, Lady Izanami would have won at the buy-in show had Morgan Stone not rolled out the way when she dove off the ladder and went straight through the table. Again, you want to talk about scenes, insane scenes at the end of that matchup at the buy-in show. And Izanami now completely in control here, and she's going all the way to the top. Morgan Stone on the floor, and Izanami up the top right there where the elbow drop. Izanami on fire here tonight, folks. And I mentioned before, it's Extreme Rules. Pinfalls count inside the ring, but anything else is legal. You can use weapons from anywhere, folks, and that's what Lady Izanami is going to do here with Morgan Stone. And now, wait, Morgan Stone in trouble. I thought she was going to go face first into the steel trash can, but Morgan Stone able to fight out of it, folks. So you want to talk about resiliency? Morgan Stone is a resilient one, ladies and gentlemen. Again, she brought the Forgotten in to the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. And quite frankly, she's done unbelievable with it. They've won the tag team titles. Morgan Stone for the CW World Champion. As Izanami got hit face first there with the steel trash can. And dark side or not, it don't matter. Now Izanami into the ring and went for the kick. Sorry, no, Morgan Stone went for the kick. And oh my gosh, Izanami catches him with a shote. with the Shote. A neck breaker there by Izanami. And now has Morgan Stone, whips her into the buckle, and now went for the drop kick. Morgan Stone moving her out the way. Oh, what a forearm to the face. And now Izanami, no, hangs on. And Morgan knocking Izanami off the apron. And Morgan Stone can keep that distance, keep that separation from Lady Izanami, which honestly is smart. Again, wait a minute. Oh my lord, forget that. I was going to come up with a whole strategy what Morgan Stone had, but Morgan Stone using that athleticism, the Wolf Queen of MPWF WAR. I was going to say, especially when a person has this style, is doing some strange stuff, you want to keep it to your pace. You don't want to wrestle Izanami's pace in this matchup. Oh my goodness. I mean, here's me saying wrestling, but in quotations marks, whooping each other's ass. That's what's happening here. Lord have mercy. And now Izanami going back underneath the apron again here. And oh, she's pulling out a lot of folks. And these women are going to go through all the stops to win this matchup here tonight. Out of code breaker. And you got to believe that the winner of this matchup is going to be in the running to challenge Carmen the Carmichael for the CW Women's World title. And again, I cannot believe I'm saying that. Carmen the Carmichael, the new CW Women's World Champion. And like I said, no one's happy about that whatsoever. And we will hear from Carmen the Carmichael tonight. So if you're a big fan of Carmen, you're going to be excited. For everyone else, it's going to be like hearing nails scratching on a board, folks. But Morgan Stone putting that ladder inside the ring. And Morgan now, nope, Izanami stopping her and whipping her to the floor. And now Izanami stalking Morgan Stone. And oh, what a reverse elbow there. Could have popped out a tooth. Disset a jaw, as Morgan Stone in trouble here. And now face versa to the barricade here, ladies and gentlemen. And again in Mexico City, obviously in Mexico, it's known for Lucha Libre with that high-flying style. But just as much, they got a whole lot of death matches in Mexico. And this one's very reminiscent of one of those matches, and there's an elbow again by Izanami. Every time Morgan Stone tries to string together offense, Izanami with this new dark persona of hers is in complete control here. And now, wait a minute, what's she going to do to Morgan Stone here? Wait a down second. Oh my Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, folks. That was nasty. That butterfly pile driver was nasty, folks. Izanami, like I said, the dark side is here tonight. Now, I don't know what that means going forward, folks. I don't know if Izanami's going to keep this dark side permanently. I don't know if she's just saving this for her biggest ops. I have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just like you seeing this here. I'm watching Izanami be in full control of this situation. Man, a butterfly pile driver, Morgan Stone, fired out desperation almost here. And wait a minute. Got her up for the high moon and high moon there. And Morgan Stone quickly going in for the cover. Not going to waste any time here. And a kick out though by Lady Izanami. These two women opening up the proceedings in this very famous arena here. Arena Mexico. And now wait a minute. Morgan Stone on the top rope. And Morgan now, no. Gets caught again there by Lady Izanami. And now Izanami, wait a minute. Oh, knee to the midsection. Dropping down Morgan Stone. And Izanami now. Oh my lord. Morgan Stone went face first into that ladder. And like I said, I didn't even get a chance to talk about it because of the butterfly power driver. But there is a door in there, folks. And it ain't no Home Depot door at all. My goodness. Just launched that ladder at the face of Morgan Stone. And we said Morgan Stone has screwed Lady Izanami for well over a year, folks. And this is everything coming to this point. Everything reaching this point. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Lord, Morgan Stone's in trouble. This is going to be the end of Morgan Stone. Oh, no. Once again, shades of the Bryan Show. Isanami went for the kill, and Morgan Stone able to survive. Izanami exploded through that door, folks. And now Izanami is out cold. She just slowly gets to her feet. Morgan Stone on the top rope here. And Morgan Stone on the top. What the hell? Oh my God. I did mention this Extreme Rules, so it's not force count anywhere. Morgan Stone has to get the cover on the inside of the ring, and that's got to be it, folks. Morgan Stone wins again the same way she did at the Buy-In show. No, Isanami just gets a shoulder up, and Morgan Stone is living. Morgan Stone is living. And I would be too. What else is it going to take? What else is it going to take here if Izanami can survive that? Izanami with her first, with her demon persona, and is working for her here tonight. I'll tell you that right now, folks. So Morgan Stone next going to be in trouble too. I still can't get over that butterfly driver on the friggin' floor. Well, it's Izanami holding a bicep. Could have been torn when she went through that door. Crowd here trying to rally Lady Izanami though, and she fights back here. And wait a minute, Izanami now got Morgan Stone by the hair, and oh gosh, sends her right there onto the table. And wait a minute, Izanami's gonna try again what she did at the Buy-In show here, folks. Izanami with tunnel vision, and just as an elbow off the ladder through the table of Morgan Stone. With absolute tunnel vision. I have never seen Lady Izanami like this. Let's take a replay of this, folks. An elbow drop off the ladder through the table. I don't know how much more either of these two women can take here in this matchup. They are beating the holy hell out of each other here tonight. Look at this. Oh my word. Look at the way Morgan Stone holding her midsection. Like I said, that bicep may be torn by Lady Izanami. Then she went through the door and then dropping an elbow on Morgan Stone. And Morgan Stone slowly getting to her feet. Izanami is saying that this is going to be it. And wait a minute. The hell's Lady Izanami going for here? Morgan Stone is out cold. She could have broken ribs. And wait a damn second. Wait a damn minute. And a Spanish fly off the top rope here in Mexico City by Lady Izanami. And hooking the leg here. And Izanami finishes it. It is finally over for Lady Izanami. What an incredible matchup that we just witnessed between these two women, folks. They absolutely destroyed each other here in this match. And Izanami was the one able to walk out standing tall with a new dark persona, folks. And you gotta subscribe to them at MPWF Wrestling. Since still to come tonight, Wayne Level versus Tora. We have the main event for the CW World Tag Team Championship, Future Foundation versus the BloodBrothers. We're gonna hear from Zeus, who's gonna talk about the situation where the ring broke on Survivor Series. We don't know if Shane Carter's even in the building tonight. And all this and so much more here scheduled for MPWF WAR, folks. This is gonna be a banner-changing episode. And wait a minute here. We're backstage with a brand new Cruiserweight Champion, Chase Stevens. Oh, and we're here with Sarah Southside. And there was a little bit of going on, I think, after the Buy-In show. And Chase said, Sarah, I can't thank you enough for what you did at the Buy-In show. Sakura especially, I haven't been able to deal with. And honestly, without you, I don't know if I would be Cruiserweight Champion right now. I'd like to make it up to you. Maybe take you out for dinner. But before you answer that, I have another question for you. Have we met before? I know it seems strange, but I feel like we've met before. I don't mean to be rude and say I haven't noticed you in the back because, well, I have. So you need that confidence, my boy. You need that confidence. And Sarah Southside says, no, Chase, you're not being rude at all. I have noticed you in the back here for a while as well, and someone has to stand up to Sakura. She only gets away with it because no one will stop her. But I don't think we've met before, Chase, and at least I don't remember. But what I do want to remember is a dinner date with you. Underground is in Italy, and you defended the Cruiserweight title in a special match against Ricochet. So how about we go to dinner in Milan afterwards? Okay, a lot to unpack there, folks. I did a date in Italy. Huge. Ricochet in the MPWF? What? And Jay says, Miss Sarah, that sounds like a date. Folks, you know Valentine's Day is coming up. And again, my boy Chase, you better jump on that. This lady helped you to the Cruiserweight Championship. So love is in the air. People out here noticing you, noticing me here on MPWF WAR. You know what I was just thinking? Before the Public Enemy make their way to the ring here? Does Chase Stevens have motion? Because Chase Stevens was out here talking about, do I know you? What does he mean by that? Sarah sounds like didn't know as well. What was that all about, ladies and gentlemen? It was just food for thought. Just picking up what I was listening to. But here is one of the best upcoming tag teams here on the MPWF WAR brand, the Public Enemy, comprising of B.O.B. and Malcolm Gray. And honestly, for the first time in Malcolm Gray's career here, he's going to have to do his own work because his uncle, Mason Gray, is not booking this company anymore, folks. So if the Public Enemy want to make it to the top of the ever-growing tag team division, they're going to have to do it the right way. So B.O.B. had an impressive performance against Wayne Level on our previous episode of MPWF WAR. I was very happy to see that there, folks. And again, we are here set for 6-man tag team action live tonight from Arena, Mexico, folks. Ciudad de Mexico. I'm excited here, folks. It's a big night, big action. MPWF Bloodlines coming up next for the CPVs here for MPWF WAR. So I will discuss this because ain't nobody want to see Matt National, let's face it. But coming up for the click review cycle, what it will be is usually we have the buy-in show at a click review. So instead, it will be the WAR click review and the Annihilation click review for the first time here, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to be exciting to see. Bloodlines for MPWF WAR. Later on, we'll find out what the name is for the Annihilation brand click review. But a man that definitely wants to get himself a spot on MPWF Bloodlines is Matt Natural. And think about what it means for the opportunity for these wrestlers to be on their main shows for their respective brand. When you have the joint branded click reviews, it's harder to get onto those shows. But with them being single-minded, single-branded, it's a big opportunity for guys like Public Enemies, guys like Matt Natural. And a victory here, especially in front of 17,000 sold out here in Arena, Mexico, would be humongous for them. But they are on enemy lines here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing next the tag team of Maximum Rage, Maximus Guerrero Jr. from Mexico City himself, ladies and gentlemen, and Jason Rage, MPWF veteran and legend here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. They had an incredible tag team title matchup at the buy-in show, and I implore you, when this is done, to head to our YouTube channel at MPWF Wrestling, go to the Survivor Series buy-in show, and check out the matchup they have with the BloodBrothers. It was spectacular. A former middleweight champion in CWLL is Maximus Guerrero Jr., and he is taking it all in here in Arena, Mexico for the MPWF. Huge ovation here tonight. You know, these two men are going to be supporting the Future Foundation in the main event tonight. Jason Rage said it, that they have to keep going, they can't give up with what's happened to the Future Foundation. They're back on the tag team title matchup again. That's what they have to do, but here we go, baby. We got ourselves another hometown hero here tonight in Arena, Mexico. This is my guy, the Dark Phoenix, Phoenix Oscuro. A definite ovation here tonight. Definite ovation. Former two-time Cruiserweight champion here in the MPWF, one of the hardest prospects still in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Look at this man. Drip, he's got it. Wrestling, he's got it. Grabs, got it. Lucha, got it. Mac Natural, whack. Wrestling, whack. Grabs, whack. Let's tell you, man, Phoenix Obscura is the man, folks. And I said, Mac Natural is catching strays there, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm just pumped for Phoenix Obscura here tonight. The master of the double rotation moonsault, folks. Listen to that. The master of the double rotation moonsault. The Dark Phoenix. I need my own Vuvuzela here to cheer for this man. You will always hear me put this guy over. So Phoenix Obscura drinking it in too as well. He definitely is an introvert, keeps to himself, focuses on his own being. But you know that this is a cool opportunity, a cool moment for the Dark Phoenix here tonight. Oh man, listen to this. Oh, that was a super kick there. Or a savant kick, you can take it the way you see it, have it the way you want it. This crowd here is having a party tonight, folks. That's what's going on here. That's what the atmosphere is tonight, is a party. Not to mention, we got 40,000 people in Parc des Princes in Paris, France for MPWF Annihilation, which will be a full clip review episode, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, Obscura gonna springboard off the foot, taking it down BOB here. I say it's gonna feel good for the three men in that corner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As that a Pele kick there. Shades of that boy AJ Styles. Phoenix Obscura in control here on BOB in this six-man tag matchup. And a nice suplex there. So what a matchup we saw in our opening contest between Morgan Stone and Lady Izanami. But speaking of MPWF Annihilation, we know the main event of that show will be Mask versus Title. Faye Bartlett challenges Angelina Peace for the Intercontinental Championship in the main event, as well as I'm being told that 3 other championships will be on the line as well on Annihilation, folks. The MPWF World's Heavyweight Championship will be defended. Ricky Cash defends against Klaus the Scorpion, which will be huge. As well as because of his performance in Survivor Series, Sub-Zero Angel Ramirez Ortiz will challenge Richard Hawkins for the MPWF Zero Limits title. And then the tag team titles are on the line. The Young Ones defend against The Void. So Annihilation is going to be a clip review level episode as well, as MPWF WAR gets still to come tonight on main event. Tag team titles on the line. Not to mention the caveat that if Hector Rodriguez loses, Rodriguez is done, folks. He's going to finish with wrestling. So it is all on the line here in our main event. Mason Gray in control here. And like I said, Mason Gray, we mentioned it earlier, with Malcolm Gray no longer in control of the MPWF the way he was before. Malcolm Gray is going to have to rely on his talent, and he's got a lot of talent, folks. But he's going to have to work hard like the rest of us. We won't got to get out of bed and go on 9-to-5s or 8-to-4s or however your hours work for your job. And now Malcolm Gray is going to have to do that himself, as Jason Rage floats with that kick to the face. But B.O.B. there with the kick to the midsection, and B.O.B. with a big forearm to the face. Now clummy blow to the back sends Jason Rage into the buckle, and now makes the tag. And now wait a minute here, what is this? What is this here? Malcolm Gray on the top rope here, and oh my goodness! That was a big springboard there by a big man, and Malcolm Gray with the cover, and no, Jason Rage gets the shoulder up. He gets smart by this team of young wrestlers here, led by B.O.B. wearing down Jason Rage. Oh, and Malcolm Gray realized the mistake he almost made there, leaving Jason Rage close to his corner. And now, no, cheap shot there by B.O.B. And now, wait, here comes Mac Natural back inside the ring. Mac Natural with a wealth of talent as well, but too cocky for his own good. And again, too busy showing his muscles. And now here comes Phoenix Obscura. And Obscura picked up a victory on Mac Natural on MPWF Underground on previous episode. As now, Mac Natural set up the ropes and a German suplex there.
Natural had a massive stint at WrestleMania going after a WrestleMania championship, but it has been curtains for him ever since that point. Phoenix Oscuro is unloaded on him, and in comes Maximus Guerrero Jr. here. And oh wait, block shot there by Maximus, and he gets rights and left by Maximus Guerrero Jr. as he goes for the Psycho Driver. Psycho Driver on Mac Natural. Phoenix Oscuro now tagged back inside the ring here. And Oscuro to the top rope. And Oscuro gonna go for the double rotation moonsault, and he hits it. Double rotation moonsault by the Dark Phoenix. And Phoenix Oscuro going for the cover here, and that's gonna be all she wrote, folks. Double rotation moonsault is done, folks. Uno, dos, place. It is done. My lord, we didn't even get to talk about the fact that Secure Third Power tried to have a conversation with Phoenix Oscuro on MPWF Underground because the hometown boys were not getting paid by the hour, folks. They were coming here to whoop some butt, and they did it here tonight, folks. Huge ovation for these 6 men here. And Jason Rage can drink, folks. You know, he gonna party here tonight. This Mexican party in Mexico City ain't gonna stop Jason Rage. So folks, there's an atmosphere, it's a vibe here tonight on MPWF WAR. And oh, wait a minute, look at who just arrived in the building. The CAW Women's World Champion, Carmen V. Carmichael. At one of the most dastardly ways to win the championship, she pulled off on MPWF Survivor Series. And we are going to hear from her later tonight. And there is Zeus, the man that threw Shane Carter off the stage. The ring broke in their absolute war Survivor Series. Marcus Eagle got involved. We're going to hear from Zeus later tonight. Still wondering if Shane Carter is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, look at this here. The CAW World Tag Team Champions, the BloodBrothers, Kevin and Dylan Frost. They're going to get cheered by a single soul in this building here tonight. But it doesn't matter. They've been unbeatable. Will the Future Foundation get the job done here tonight, folks? And here he is. Hall of Famer, Antonio Goldman, with a victory at Survivor Series against Kivo. He got jumped after the matchup, but that's no sweat to Antonio Goldman, folks. Antonio Goldman's been in many a fight in his lifetime. But the main thing is that he went into Survivor Series in Atlanta, GA, and he walked out with the victory. And now we're going to find out what's next for Antonio Goldman here on MPWF WAR. Again, Joe Evil back in competition again, which is insane. Ryan Sparxx and Tony Sparxx now a part of this brand. Things are shifting, folks. A paradigm shift is taking place here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Now what an ovation for Antonio Goldman here in Arena, Mexico, folks. What a fun show this has been already. We've still got so much more to come. But let's hear from Mr. Goldman himself, the patriarch of the Goldman family. And Goldman says it's been a long time since I've been in Mexico City. I was just a kid from Brooklyn when I started out, but Mexico was the place I got my first break leading me to the MPWF. I became a legend, a world champion, a Hall of Famer that started here. So Mexico, you will always have a special place in my heart. And not only that, you all supported me in Survivor Series. By the grace of God, I was able to return and get my revenge, and I defeated Kivo. And yes, he did, ladies and gentlemen. Antonio Goldman defeated Kivo, and he got the victory. So out here in Mexico showing utter respect here. And Goldman says Kivo and that bastard Rohit Khan got the jump on me afterwards, but let's face it, it's not the first and it won't be the last time someone tries to attack me from behind. Kivo and the Black Sun are fractured. With Mason Gray gone, they have no structure. So my time with the Black Sun is done. What I need to do next is call out my son. I tried to call him, but he didn't pick up. So son, I'm calling you in front of all the world. Let's talk about this business you have with the Black Sun. And I think Antonio Goldman is right. The Black Sun is fractured, folks. Who is going to be the brainchild of the Black Sun now that Mason Gray isn't here? And again, it's about high time that Antonio Goldman addresses his son about this situation here, folks, with the Black Sun. Because Lamar Goldman should not be running with this crew at all, folks. Oh man, that's not Lamar Goldman. What does Kivo want here, folks? Kivo lost the Survivor Series, and look at Kivo with Lamar Goldman's merchandise on, the next big thing shirt. So unfortunately here in the MPWF, there is no good father-son dynamic. I think the best father-son dynamic, funny enough, is Benson Clement and Thanatos. That in itself is wild. And us here on the Earth plane need to sort that out. But Kivo, who has already said he's convinced that Lamar Goldman is going to join the Black Sun, coming out to Lamar Goldman's entrance music here, and Antonio Goldman looks pissed. Goldman finished this at MPWF Survivor Series. Goldman looks like he could smack that mask right off of Kivo's face. And that right there is the disrespect, wearing his son's merchandise. Kivo, an unhinged individual, says, look, it's like I did quite the number on that head of yours. What? Were you expecting Lamar, Antonio? You see, the Black Sun is not fractured. Far from it. Winning and losing doesn't matter to me anymore. Anarchy is the name of the game. I hate this place. What it promised me, what it took from me. It was supposed to be me that took over from you and Joe Eagle. But in the end, it ended up being Sean Stevens and Dr. Ice Jr. And the two of them beat you, Kivo. Might I remind you that? Might I remind you that? Kivo says, I was kicked out and cast aside from your little boys club, left to fend for myself. That's when I found Kenpachi, and we banded together, and eventually we found tendencies in the adventure beginning the Black Sun. The Black Sun is here to shatter all your world views. We are self-made men. We sided with Mason because the MPWF has to die. Let me tell you something about Kivo. You want to know what the nuts is coming out of his mouth? Kivo found his start outside the MPWF in Mexico, and they're booing him. That's all I'm going to say about Kivo. He says, I thought to change the MPWF, I needed to change it from within. But this culture is what needs to be destroyed. No grit, no ruthlessness. Tendencies fell for it again, and I had to deal with my brother. I need to burn it to the ground. Look at your son, the next big thing. He should be world champion already. But instead, he has to wait his turn. People like Chris Champ, Wayne Level, The Cypher, Christopher Eagle all receive special treatment. Again, this is delusion. Every one of those men he just mentioned have to fight and earn everything they get here in the MPWF. Kivo says Lamar played along with me following this company's politics like a good boy until I punted both of you straight to the hospital. I walked right into the hospital while you were unconscious and told that boy that this only happens if you're weak. The Black Sun is not weak. Now look at him. A two-time North American champion already. All because of the Black Sun. Well, folks, Lamar Goldman is a two-time champion. And again, the distraction of the fight between Kivo and Antonio Goldman led to Chris Champ losing his title to Lamar Goldman. And I think that's something Antonio Goldman has to think about. And Goldman says, you are too far gone to save now, so I'm not going to waste my time. You could cut it with the big boys, and instead of accepting it or getting better, you decided to be the biggest complainer in MPWF history. The Black Sun is nothing more than little children pretending to be tough. Like I said, you're fractured and soon will be gone from the MPWF. As for my son, back off, Kivo. At Survivor Series, I beat you in wrestling. The next time, I'm putting you on the shelf for good. And that's a father speaking up for his son here to Kivo. And Antonio Goldman will do it. He'll smack the taste right out of Kivo's mouth. And now wait a minute. The general manager of MPWF WAR, Brian Adams' music playing. It seems that he has returned from his assault a couple episodes back at the hands of Little Heat Khan of the Black Sun, and there he is, folks. Big bad Brian Adams making his way to the ring here. And it looks like he got a plan ahead of him. already accepted that matchup between Ryan Sparxx and Joe Eagle for MPWF Bloodlines. You know, Brian Adams has a lot planned for that first ever WAR exclusive click review. But right now we're going to talk about this situation here, folks. And Adam says, now wait just 1 second. I'm not having the two of you come to blows just yet. A new era is here and a clean slate has begun. I got my karma at the hands of Rohit Khan and the Black Sun. Kivo, I personally don't think you've gotten yours yet. Now I'm a fair GM, so I'm going to make this karma worthwhile. Later tonight, Kivo, you will compete in a #1 contenders match for the North American title, but it will be a triple threat match against Antonio Goldman and Chris Champ. That is huge, folks. So still to come later tonight, a triple threat #1 contendership matchup for the North American title between Kivo, Goldman, and Chris Champ. And Adam says, but I'm not done yet. Goldman, seeing you and Eagle in the ring again has inspired me. It's time to step back in the ring. Even though I received my karma, I have a lot to atone for. I helped Mason Gray get this far. Hell, I helped the Black Sun get into the MPWF. So next episode, Rohit Khan is going to compete for the first time in an MPWF ring against me. Get prepared, gentlemen, and good luck tonight. Folks, now even next episode shaping up to be unbelievable. It's going to be Rohit Khan versus Brian Adams next episode, as well as later tonight, triple threat rules, Antonio Goldman, Kivo, and Chris Champ. Winner is the #1 contender for the North American Championship, and still our main event of the evening. The Blood Brothers defend the CW World Tag Team titles against the Future Foundation, folks. Like I said, this is a quick preview level episode of MPWF WAR, folks. I cannot stress that enough. And coming up next, it's going to be Wayne Level versus Tora in a battle of the future of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. This one is going to be insane, folks. Oh, wait a minute here. Look at this. Morgan Stone with Carmen Lee Carmichael. And Morgan says, look, Carmen, I don't have time for this. I lost a very important match tonight, and I need to figure things out. I don't need you to rub it in. Yeah, Carmen is not the person I want to talk to after a loss. I'm telling you that right now. Carmen says, honey, I'm Carmen Lee Carmichael. I will always rub it in. But you're right, that's not the point. Remember our conversation before WrestleMania when I said you were fake bad? It's still true, Morgan. Let me give you a piece of advice. Nice women finish last. Look at what I did at Survivor Series. Now I am the CW Women's World Champion. Do some evil, make a name for yourself, or continue to be forgotten. Now this is the most backhanded advice I've ever heard. The question is Morgan Stone going to take the advice from Carmen Lee Carmichael? And there he is, folks. The newest addition to the MPWF roster. The man who debuted and won the WrestleMania Championship. Earning himself $500,000. Tora from Japan. A former openweight champion. A former Fight Japan Pro Wrestling Heavyweight champion. Tora is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And he is still yet to sign with War or Annihilation. He is a free agent moving around here in the MPWF, and deadline is coming up. Soon he's going to have to pick a brand. But Wayne Level called Tora out at the Survivor Series buy-in show for this matchup here tonight, folks. And this is going to be a special one. I mean, Tora looks good on the red brand, I'm telling you that right now. For all the MPWF WAR fans, for the MPWF Annihilation fans, I know they want to see Tora over there. He is a well-sought-after talent. I see many championships in his future here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Oh, man, this is going to be a good one, folks. A huge ovation here by Mexico City. here comes one of the most genuine men in all of pro wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stress to you enough how amazing of a person Wayne Level is. And his rise here in the MPWF has been organic. The fans have taken to Wayne Level. They want to see him succeed here. Former World Wrestling Future Champion, former Cruiserweight Champion. Wayne Level has been stacking up W after W here, especially in late 2024. And again, no fear, Wayne Level can continue to stack up wins, but he wants the big win. He wants to fight Tora here one-on-one tonight. And what a matchup it's going to be. What an opportunity for both men to showcase their talents here tonight. So, you know, Wayne Level is one life. It's one life, folks. That's his thing. That's the man's gimmick. Wayne Level wants the World Championship. And a victory over Tora here tonight in Arena, Mexico can set him well on his way to that point. And again, Tora says he wants to fight the best fighters in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. And Wayne Level is certainly right up there, folks. And oh, man. Tora there with speed, catching Wayne Level. And speaking of speed, you all see that spear that Braun Breaker gave ISHO speed at the Royal Rumble? Oh my lord, folks. That was nasty. But Tora whipping Wayne Level all the way to the floor here. And again, this is going to be very interesting. Wayne Level, a man with a very innovative style. And so is Tora. As Tora just dove 10 feet over the top rope onto the staging area to take out Wayne Level. I said, folks, this is going to be, what is it, like the indie-style dream match where these boys are going to be whipping out stuff that you couldn't even think of, folks, in this matchup. My old-school brain can't even fathom what these two men can come up with in this matchup with each other. And I Wayne Level that nip up to escape that move there. And now look at that drop kick there to Tora. And this ain't going to be easy. Look at the size Wayne Level's been putting on. Like I said, Wayne Level wants to move up in the heavyweight division here on MPWF WAR. Wayne Level wants to be a champion. Nobody came and joined a wrestling company to sit and just have fun, to be in catering and eat all the good chicken breasts and broccoli in the back, folks. Wayne Level came out here to be the man in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. But to be the man, you got to beat the man, as a famous person once said. And Tora is trying to become that man as well. And Level throwing Tora into the buckle. And now, wait a minute, Level now, oh, what a kick to the back of the head here. Catching Tora, and Level sliding through there with a German suplex. And now Level here, utilizing that speed here on Tora. Waiting for Tora to get to his feet. And now Level off the top rope here. And what a drop kick to the face, taking down Tora. And now Level hooking that leg here on Tora with a cover and a kick out. And like I said, it's usually you get told to slow down the pace. I think if Wayne Level can keep the pace the way it's going, it will benefit him. But Tora there with a reversal. Nice way to escape there. And now Tora catching Wayne Level and a knee right to the midsection here. Getting a very highly anticipated, highly advertised matchup for this episode of MPWF WAR, and a DDT there by Tora. And it's Tora who's slowing the pace down here. And quite frankly, this is the first time that Tora is really being challenged here on MPWF WAR. And wait a minute, Tora off the ropes here and drives a... Oh my goodness, folks. I was saying Tora was going high risk again on Wayne Level to take him out, but Wayne Level sidestepped it, folks. And that was a nasty landing for Tora here. That is exactly the opening that Wayne Level could only have dreamed of here in this matchup. Wayne Level ain't going to want to win by count, I'll tell you that right now. He's too proud for that. But my goodness, Wayne Level couldn't have wished for a better start than that. And now Level, look at this here. Wearing down Tora, and again, this is the first time we have ever seen Tora here in the MPWF shake it up. That was a bad miss there. And Wayne Level now drives Tora right. Look at Tora grabbing his throat. right into the knees there of Wayne Level. As Level now to hook the leg here on Tora for the cover. Oh, kick out there by Tora. That was crazy, folks. I still can't get over that. Tora went for everything. Level sidestepped him. Now look at these strikes here by Wayne Level. And now, wait a minute. Tora trouble there and a DDT. And Tora couldn't even use his hands to brace the fall or anything. And again, look at the confidence of Wayne Level here. Oh my gosh. A moonsault off the apron. He's just that guy, folks. And this is the other thing that's hard too. I've heard people talking about it. You know, they're sitting there saying, we want new stars. We want new people ready here in the MPWF. The talent level is so high. It is difficult. And like I said, it's standout performances that's going to get you to that next level. As Tora, though, went for the powerbomb but couldn't hold on it. Oh, yes, a close eye look. It's grit that we're seeing from Tora here in this matchup. That it's going to set you to that next level, to that next position here in the MPWF. As Tora flies back with a close eye. And I'm catching the leg Wayne Level and trip taking it down. Tora now wheeling himself back on in this matchup. Tora could be hurt. And I think Tora has Wayne Level up in that powerbomb position. Oh my god. A powerbomb by Tora, hooking the leg here on Wayne Level. 2. Level gets the shoulder up. Tora has slowed right the way down though, folks. That dive is going to affect him for the rest of this matchup. And oh man, getting caught there in the elbow by Wayne Level, kick to the midsection. And Wayne Level now got Tora up and Tora with another reversal again here. Look at the lights flashing, ladies and gentlemen. We got Kodak here in Arena Mexico. And that went for the chop. Wayne Level blocked it. Right hand, what a kick there. An outer crescent kick, catching Tora in the back of his head. And now, wait a minute, what's Level going for here? Has Tora springboard, although throws to the powerbomb there by Wayne Level. Beautiful move there by Level. 2, and Tora gets the shoulder up here. Level trying to stay composed though. Not trying to be overzealous in this situation. It is a very smart wrestling matchup by Wayne Level. Keeping the pace high, but keeping control. And a right hand there again by Wayne Level. Now look at that kick to the leg, and another kick right to the skull. And now Level here, going for a submission. Something you don't see Wayne Level in too often. I think Tora realized that. Tora able to escape easily. And now Tora going for a submission of his own here with the sleeper hold. And now Wayne Level there with a jawbreaker. The question is now, was that desperation on the hands of Tora to go for that sleeper hold there? But he's able to escape from Wayne Level though. And now another DDT there again. And now Tora on the top rope, and Tora with a diving knee off the top to Wayne Level here. And I'll go for the cover here. 2, and Level gets the shoulder up. Again, this is exactly what we expected between these two men here in Arena Mexico. And now sends Level to the buckle. And now Tora looking for something big here off the top turnbuckle. And now Level, oh my goodness, what's he going for here? Well, he has Level all the way up here. All the way up and launches him up the top rope. And that one may have blocked the wind out of Tora. And our Tora went to go grab Wayne Level. And Wayne Level wisely rolling to the floor. This crowd here showing their appreciation tonight. And Tora looking for that finish here of Wayne Level. Level moves out the way. And now wait a minute, Level with the final super here. Dropping Tora right on his skull here. With the cover here. 2. Tora just gets the shoulder up. And now there's a little bit of frustration on the face of Wayne Level. Level's got to watch out though. Tora might be able to sneak in that Kyoto Annihilator. As Level off the top rope, going for the elbow and no. Tora moved out the way. Oh, a chop there. What a chop there for Tora. And now says Level, oh no, Level falling over. Level could be hurt as well. What a fight this is here on MPWF WAR. These men now throwing bombs at each other. And oh, heavy chops. but another chop, heavy chop. Oh man, this is amazing. And now Wayne Level catching Tora. What a lariat. What a lariat by Wayne Level. And Level now to grab Tora with a kick in it. Tora moved out the way. And Tora with a kick. No, Level moved out the way this time. And Level now rolls through. Tora super kick right to the face. And now wait a minute. What's he go for? Karakuye! Karakuye! And Wayne Level should go for the cover here, but he could. Oh, I think Level was looking for the hidden blade. He was looking for the hidden blade, but now, oh, reversal with that right hand there, sending Level into the buckle. And now Kyoto, Tora going straight with the right hands there to Wayne Level, and this is a fight, folks. I mean, we might have to mess around, throw these two men in the North American title number contendership match. My goodness. And now Tora gonna use the ropes here. Tora not afraid to get vicious tonight on War. And now picking Wayne Level right the way back up again. And into the buckle one more time. And Tora, like I said, smartly slowing the pace down here to try and catch Wayne Level off guard. And now wait a minute, Level grabbing Tora again here. Gonna go for that springboard sit-up powerbomb one more time. Oh, kick to that midsection here by Wayne Level. He wants a Kamigoye again. Kamigoye, but no! Block shot! Tora with the block shot off the Kamigoye. And now Tora with a kick to Wayne Level here. And oh, Level trying. No, Tora caught Level. Level stuck in the corner. Wait a minute, Tora's on one side of the ring. Wayne Level's on the other side of the ring. Tora the top rope here. Wait a damn second. Tora up the top rope with a coast to coast. Coast to coast by Tora here tonight. Coast to coast. And Wayne Level is completely out of it, folks. And Tora now has Wayne Level up. And Tora with the Kyoto Annihilator. With the Kyoto Annihilator and with the cover too. And Tora is your winner, folks. Man, that was incredible. That was incredible. Wayne Level pushed Tora to the limit here tonight, folks. And I think Tora's got to realize that it ain't going to be easy here in the MPWF. Not with competition like that. A coast to coast by Tora. And then the Kyoto Annihilator. And Tora gets the victory in a hard-fought contest here on MPWF WAR, folks. I'm telling you right now, I'm looking forward for match number 2. That was incredible. It's time for your core to join the MPWF. Now you're wondering, how exactly do I go about that? How do I join the core challenge? Well, DJ Johnny Feelgood's going to explain that right now, folks. In order to join the core challenge, to submit your core, you have to submit it to our Discord page at MPWF Forever with the server of MPWF, and then you can scroll through and see the core challenge. Under the core challenge, you'll post a picture of your core and a description of your core, where they're from, what their character is, what their finishing move is, as well as you can submit through Instagram or Twitter/X using the hashtag MPWF. Unfortunately, no DMs, because that will completely flood the DMs, but through Discord, through the core challenge on the MPWF server, or through Twitter/X or Instagram with the hashtag MPWF. On the screen, there is going to be an example of what you need to use for your core. Your picture could be a screenshot, your picture could be taken with a phone camera, but once your core has been submitted, the way the core challenge will work is we will pick 8 MPWF, well, future MPWF wrestlers potentially, and after we pick those 8, we will then host a vote on our YouTube channel, 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and the fans themselves will vote down, and the 2 with the lowest votes will be eliminated. And then what will happen is 2 people will compete on MPWF War's next clip preview, and 2 people will compete on Annihilation's next clip preview. And then the winners of those 2 matches will meet in the finals of the core challenge at the Welcome to YouTube show, which will be a joint MPWF clip preview. Now, what we want to do with this is not only get a look in for the MPWF, but we want to feature people's cause. You guys have showed so much support to the MPWF, getting us to 500 subscribers. We want an opportunity, even though we're picking one wrestler, we want to feature all of your guys' cause. We want to feature those 8 special people that will be chosen, and we want them to realize that this is a good opportunity, and this is the core challenge, ladies and gentlemen. So that's how the core challenge is going to work. If you comment on the Discord, comment on the comment section on this episode that you're watching right now, and basically the due date is going to be February 14th, Valentine's Day. So get your core in now, and then on Valentine's Day, that's when it ends. We'll take no more cores, and then hopefully your core gets through to the next round and we can start the core challenge. This is Dwayne James Johnny Feelgood. Good luck, and I'll see you soon, folks.
Those are the instructions, ladies and gentlemen, to get your core into the MPWF. So if you're doing it by Discord, I've heard from some people the link doesn't work. So if it doesn't, just search up MPWF Forever and find the MPWF server and the core challenge on Discord. But also don't forget you can go on on Twitter or Instagram and just do the same post with the hashtag MPWF so we can see it. But if you guys don't submit, then we can't bring the core in, okay? So if you want to be in the MPWF, that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. But wait a minute, we are backstage here with Nexus Gold. Dr. I says, believe me, it's time. Survivor Series is one of the greatest nights of my life. Everything I fought for since the Nexus began in 2012 came to pass. Chris, you are the future, my man. You are more than ready. The Black Sun is crippled, and I think the World Championship is coming real soon for you. And Eclipse, you need to remind everyone why you were one of the best in the ring. I think it's time people put respect on your name. It's something I agree with, and that's for sure. For both of those situations, folks. Eclipse says, I will, my friend. I will make them remember why the Eclipse went undefeated for over 3 years in the MPWF. Long live the revolution. Eclipse was a bad man back in the day, folks. Was a bad man. And Chris Champ says, I made a lot of mistakes and hurt a lot of people when the MPWF returned to YouTube. You took a chance on me and helped guide me to where I am today. I will never forget that. I promise you with every fiber of my being, I will make you proud and win that World Heavyweight Championship. Long live the revolution. So a lot of love there by Chris Champ. But what exactly is this all for? What's going on with Dr. Ice Jr.? He says, long live the revolution. All I know is that Dr. Ice Jr. is going to have promo time later tonight, folks. I hope we can clear up a little bit of these issues. But again, I said it, folks. If you want your core in the MPWF, those are the ways to do it. Find the hashtag the core challenge on Discord, or post your core on Twitter/X using the hashtag MPWF, and same on Instagram. Well, here's a man who will try to eat your core if he shows up in the MPWF. Zeus. What an insane situation at Survivor Series. Him and Shane Carter went to a war, and then Shane Carter did the superplex off the top rope and broke the ring, and then Zeus slamming Shane Carter off the stage. It was pure and utter pandemonium, folks. Not to mention Marcus Eagle trying to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase as well. But it was 5 minutes of pure chaos. And now we're going to hear from Zeus, who still, Shane Carter has not been able to pin this man, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how their matchup ended, Shane Carter has not been able to pin Zeus. And Zeus says, I cannot be destroyed, for I am Zeus. And I should be the CW World Heavyweight Champion. Still to this day, Shane Carter has not pinned me. It's because he is incapable of doing it.
a busted head, it doesn't matter. The ring breaking, it doesn't matter. I am invincible. Take a look at the footage from Survivor Series. Watch Shane attempt to destroy me, but all that happened is that I rose from the ash and continue to prove that Shane is a fraud. Folks, let's take a look at this footage and see exactly what I was talking about. He's going to be able to, as Zeus now, on the top rope. Shane Carter now, going to go for the suplex here, and the suplex, oh, what the fuck? Oh, he broke the ring! He broke the ring! Now, oh, wait a minute, no! Oh, no! Zeus just powerbombed Shane Carter off the stage, through the table, and now Zeus taking out Marcus Eagle. Oh my God, folks, it is utter destruction here in Survivor Series. Zeus has just laid everyone out. Oh my God, Shane Carter's destroyed. Shane Carter is destroyed. It was insane, ladies and gentlemen. As Zeus says once again, Zeus is still standing. Where is your world champion? He is a fraud. Shane, I say this directly to you. This is your fate every single time you face me. It will end with your body broken and your spirit destroyed. So Brian Adams, walk out here right now and hand me the CAW World Heavyweight Championship. Now wait, hold on a second here. Shane Carter is hurt, but there is no way that Shane Carter is giving up his title like that, especially with how he took or what he did to win the championship. But wait a minute. That's not Shane Carter. This is the former Cruiserweight Champion and Mr. Money in the Bank, the leader of the generation of scum, Marcus Eagle. And with that briefcase, he holds the right to challenge for either the CAW World Championship or the MPWF World Heavyweight title from Annihilation at any time of his choosing. And Marcus Eagle tried to cash in on Survivor Series, and you saw there in the footage, Zeus put a stop to that right quick, folks. But again, for a split second there, we were like, oh my goodness, Marcus Eagle is going to be the champion. And Marcus Eagle bold to come out here and confront Zeus. Now granted, Marcus Eagle was standing outside the ring and not inside the ring, so you can take that the way you see it the way you want it. Marcus now check and see if that microphone is on. He's gonna run down Zeus here with his words. Marcus says, I think you're forgetting one man from Survivor Series, Zeus. Me, Mr. Money in the Bank, Marcus Eagle. What you and everyone else here doesn't realize is that the next CAW World Champion is me. By holding this briefcase, it means that the MPWF WAR is mine. A new era, everyone keeps saying. A new generation. The generation of scum. Folks, that would definitely signify a new era if Marcus Eagle was to win the CAW World Heavyweight Championship. And Zeus says, Marcus, you are one delusional SOB. The only thing I agree with Shane Carter about is that you are not in our league. Do you really think I care about the briefcase? What have you done to make me think twice about you? Winning a lottery ticket and Money in the Bank does not make you a world champion. When you grow up, come back here and I'll gladly stomp you into the ground. The next CAW World Champion is Zeus. I mean, Marcus Eagle's been hearing that a lot recently. These guys don't think he's in their league. Again, what's that going to do to the psyche of Marcus Eagle? Mr. Money in the Bank, he won that 8-man ladder matchup. Oh, wait a minute. I think Shane Carter has heard enough. Between Zeus calling him out, between Mr. Money in the Bank arriving here, and there he is, folks. The current reigning and defending CAW World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, formerly the Legend Killer, now the one, the CAW World Heavyweight Champion, Shane Carter. With no shades, no suit, Shane Carter is here about business. And Marcus Eagle just jumped into the crowd, everybody. Marcus Eagle is waiting behind that barricade to see what this confrontation is like between Zeus and Shane Carter. Folks, Shane Carter does not have a microphone. I don't think Shane Carter came out here to talk, folks. I think Shane Carter came out here to fight Zeus. Zeus has disrespected Shane Carter. He is trying to put him out. Shane Carter is fighting for that right there, the World Heavyweight Championship. And here we go. And like I said, Shane Carter didn't come here to talk. Shane Carter came here to fight. The issue is Shane Carter is battered and bruised, ladies and gentlemen. Shane Carter's body has been broken. Zeus throwing him one story down on our previous episode of MPWF WAR. Throwing Zeus off the stage. Sorry, throwing Shane Carter off the stage. How much more can Shane Carter handle from Zeus? That's the question that we're going to find out here tonight. But again, if Shane Carter isn't careful, he ain't going to be able to defend that championship anymore. But Carter, though, not afraid to use the equalizer, has got the world championship. Zeus struggling to get to his feet, and oh my goodness. Now let's not forget this as well. The ring broke. So even though Zeus thinks he's a bad man, the ring broke, folks. Wait a minute. Shane Carter is setting up that table on the outside of the ring. Zeus, spaghetti leg on the inside, but no, he catches Shane Carter here. And a knee to that injured midsection. Oh my gosh. And now got him up. What a choke slam there by Zeus. I don't know if Shane Carter is fully prepared for Zeus, as there's the end of days. So Shane Carter wants to fight Zeus. He wants to take him out. But I don't know if it's possible, folks. I don't know if it's possible. And now Zeus there with that steel chair here in the ring. And now Shane Carter with that body blow. And now these two men throwing bombs at each other here. Marcus Eagle still watching from behind the barricade. You know, Marcus Eagle's thinking about cashing in that Money in the Bank briefcase if he has the opportunity. But Shane Carter fights back. And wait, another strike there. And another one. And oh, Carter fights back again. And oh, Zeus. Oh, what a big right hand. And Shane Carter, though, sends Zeus down. Shane Carter taking it down, Zeus. And wait a minute, Shane Carter to the top rope, gonna go for the 054, and he hits it. 054 on Zeus, and this place is going nuts, folks. The world champion in control. And away Zeus, who rolled to the outside of the ring to preserve himself. And wait a minute, Carter's going off the pole. Shane Carter just power driving Zeus through the table. The apron through the table, and Shane Carter now with the world title, and Zeus was busted open when he went through the table. Oh my word, folks. And Carter says, Zeus, I'm ending this in MPWF Bloodlines. I am sick and tired of you complaining. The only thing you have against me is that I haven't pinned you. Well, no more excuses. At Bloodlines, it will be falls count anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's in the ring breaks, if the fight spills into the back, if the fight spills into the streets. It doesn't matter if I'm broken, bloody, battered, or bruised. I'm the one, and I will walk away still CAW World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my word, folks. Shane Carter just power driving Zeus off the apron through the table and sent him a massive message. Look at this here, folks. Oh my goodness. Even Zeus cannot sustain this. Look at that. And Shane Carter standing tall tonight with the championship. Injured or not, he said in the Survivor Series, you're going to have to put him 6 feet deep to take that championship away from him. And the one is not going to lose that title. Not easily. But we now have another matchup for MPWF Bloodlines. for the CAW World Heavyweight Championship. And look at who's watching from the stage. Mr. Money in the Bank, Marcus Eagle, who still is looming in the background with that briefcase.
Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it.
Welcome back to MPWF WAR here, folks. What a scene we saw before the break. Shane Carter standing tall, finding out about the CAW World Title matchup at MPWF Bloodlines. We've got ourselves singles competition coming up next. And introducing first here is Greg James, the Righteous, here of MPWF WAR. Take a look at a picture here. He's been in a battle with his former partner, Reese Bobby, and Reese Bobby out indefinitely. Look at the way Reese Bobby's neck bounced off the apron here, folks. Horrible injury for Reese Bobby at the hands of Greg James, but Greg James is moving on to increase his singles career here in the MPWF. And well, I mean, he's here on MPWF WAR right now, something Greg James has been fighting for a while on Underground, and he's going to be in competition against a surprise opponent here on MPWF WAR. Look at the focus in the eyes of Greg James here, folks. He's a hell of a competitor. Former tag team champion, former hardcore champion. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is going to be huge for old school MPWF fans. El Negro, and in his later days known as El Negro Maxima, is here. Wow, this is huge. A former internet champion, a former tag team and cruiserweight champion in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation, a legend here in Mexico, El Negro Maxima, here tonight on MPWF WAR, folks. Massive. Now, I never thought I'd be here and drop the wall once again, but it is here, folks. Lord, what an ovation. Yo, I got a bigger smile on my face right now. This is huge. A legend of the game, folks. Oh man, drop the world back in the MPWF again. El Negro Maxima, the surprise opponent for Greg James here tonight. Ah, this is huge. This is an incredible episode of WAR, folks. And Greg James is going to look to disappoint the fans here in Arena, Mexico. El Negro Maxima, a heavyweight champion in the CWLL, not currently, but again, it's been 10 years since El Negro Maxima was in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. One of his most famous matches was that triple threat matchup with Sean Stevens in the Eclipse for the Internet Championship. So, what a German suplex there at WrestleMania 2. That was on YouTube, folks, back in 2011? 2011. A huge, again, a legend of the game here back on MPWF, in an MPWF ring. And now El Negro to the top rope here. Greg James in trouble. And like I said here, he has got this whole crowd on his side. And now off the top rope with that drop kick there. And again, what's huge too is he was a former SmackDown Tag Team Champion with Edge Rodriguez, who will be competing in the main event later tonight. So it is nostalgia everywhere here. As El Negro with the cover, Greg James gets the shoulder up here. Then Ryan Sparxx now on MPWF WAR. El Negro Maxima here, Hector Rodriguez is seeing the ghost of his past on this episode of MPWF WAR. Now slide under Greg James, and he has been all over Greg James here. Hell now, Chase Stevens is facing Ricochet on MPWF Underground. Might get El Negro Maxima here for a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship. As Greg James, like I said, he don't know what he's doing here. Now, oh, a dive to the floor. This is surreal, ladies and gentlemen. And for the new MPWF fans, this is their first time watching, like I said, an utter legend of the game is El Negro Maxima. So seeing him here is special, and now, oh, face first to the barricade, bro. And Greg James gonna get absolutely vicious here. Greg James frustrated because he doesn't have a special look or a special gimmick. Greg James is a wrestler, and he believes that he should be at the top of the MPWF because of his wrestling ability as a powerbomb. And now look at that, throwing him into the LED board there. And Greg James believes that he doesn't get the opportunities that he deserves because he's what you would call a boring wrestler. Kevin Nash would call him a vanilla midget, but he's not a vanilla midget, folks. We ain't going that far. Greg James is one hell of a talent. But he believes in the sacred art of wrestling, very similar to Klaus and Team Bloodshed on MPWF Annihilation, because Greg James goes about it a little differently. Now look at that chin lock there. Wrenching back here on El Negro. And oh my goodness. Slamming the face first to the mat. Greg James knows he's in control right here, right now. And now a shot to the midsection. What an uppercut there. A very technical wrestler. We've seen Greg James win matches with submission holds. Greg James has been a staple of MPWF Underground and Metal. And like I said, he believes it's because of the way he is that has held him back. And not for a bad reason, like I mentioned before. It's because of the fact that he's a bland wrestler. And like I said, for him, he's like, who cares about the flavor of ice cream? Winning matches is winning matches. And El Negro Maxima headed to the top rope after that knee. Could win this match up here tonight. And there's a body splash off the top rope. And now going for the leg here to get the victory. And a kick out there by Greg James. And yes, folks, when this is uploaded here to YouTube, El Negro Maxima will be available on Community Creations. So if you think this man is cool, or you remember how cool he was back in the day, you can see it. There is a beautiful hurricane right off the top rope, folks. And he could be looking for that shining wizard to end this one right here and now. And oh wait, Greg James saw that coming, and uppercut fight back here. And now Greg James picking up Negro Maxima back up here. And now wait a minute, what's he got him up for here? Oh, what a net breaker there by Greg James, a tiger power bomb into the net breaker. No, El Negro kicks out here. And now Greg James, oh my goodness, what a headbutt. So Greg James is vicious, folks. And now going to go for the single leg Boston Crab. We talked about that submission ability that Greg James possesses. Again, the righteous of MPWF WAR. Wrenching back here on El Negro Maxima, but he fights back here. And now, here goes Shining Wizard! Shining Wizard, he hits it! El Negro Maxima with the Shining Wizard on Greg James for the victory here in Arena Mexico. 2. Oh, Greg James just got the shoulder up. And now, El Negro on the top rope for that diving goal. Oh no. He went face first there. Now look at this submission hold. Greg James wrenching back to El Negro on the outside of the ring. Oh, rough landing there on the floor for the legend. And now Greg James. Oh, he's going to look for the righteous here. For the righteous, and he hits it. Oh my goodness. Hook of the leg here. And Greg James spoils the party, but picks up a huge victory on MPWF WAR tonight. A huge singles victory. Taking a legend of the game and pinning him 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. How he survived that Shining Wizard, I don't know, but that move right there, the Righteous, gives Greg James the victory, folks. Like I said, a massive victory. Setting Greg James, propelling him forward here in 2025. That's exactly how you want to start things off. So Greg James could be looking at that Cruiserweight Championship, looking at the North American title. The sky is the limit for the Righteous here on MPWF WAR. And again, kudos to seeing El Negro come back to the MPWF. But again, still to come tonight, the main event of the evening. The Blood Brothers battling the Future Foundation in what is going to be an emotional affair, ladies and gentlemen. World Tag Team Championships on the line. And again, we're still going to hear from Carmen Lee Carmichael as well as a number one contendership matchup for the North American title. But right there, you can follow us on X at MPWF2013 and on Instagram at MPWF Forever. Remember, if you want to post your calls that way, all you have to do is use the hashtag MPWF so that DJ can see them. And remember, February 14th is the end date, folks. You have to have your call submitted for the call challenge by February 14th, Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Phoenix Oscuro backstage here. I mean, he might be having a good Valentine's Day after his victory tonight. He says, look, I thought we talked about this on Underground. And besides, what do you think Marcus would have to say with you talking to me like this? I mean, this could only be one person that he's talking to like this. And I mentioned it earlier tonight. And it's Sakura Furukawa, the girlfriend of Marcus Eagle. And she says, no need to worry about my Marcus. He trusts me and knows I have his best interests at heart. But I've decided that your best interests help the generation of scum. Marcus is focused on a big task right now. He's going to become CAW World Heavyweight Champion. But we need the Cruiserweight title off Chase, and that harlot Sarah Southside needs to be knocked down a peg as well. Sakura Furukawa did not take too kindly for being dropped by Sarah Southside at the buy-in show. And Phoenix Oscuro, Dios mío, está loca. So you want me to fight Chase Stevens for you to allow Marcus to become the world champion? I have a lot of respect for the Cruiserweight title, but I've already been a two-time champion. I'm looking for a different challenge. But you want me to beat a man who, quite frankly, you guys screwed over? Help me out here, Sakura. Folks, yeah, I don't understand. I'm like Phoenix, I don't understand as well. But also big up the Spanish there by DJ Joey Fielder, folks. But again, I don't understand what Sakura Furukawa's end goal is with this situation. She's I can't believe you said that right here in Arena, Mexico. She speaks Spanish herself. Says, yet you disregard it because you can't win the Cruiserweight Championship. You tried since SummerSlam 2023 and you've been unsuccessful. Going after another title is a way to mask your failures. You could have been the best Cruiserweight in the world. Think of the legacy if you were Cruiserweight Champion challenging for the World Heavyweight title. And again, Sakura in Spanish there was saying that Phoenix Oscuro is only challenging for another title because he can't win the Cruiserweight title. She says, now of course this benefits me and Marcus, but I can help you. Like I said, I want to take Sarah down a peg, and I can provide services that will advance your career. Look at Marcus, Cruiserweight Champion, Mr. Money in the Bank. We're going to the top of the MPWF. Where are you heading? Well, folks, Sakura Furukawa putting it on the table here. She's been trying for some time now to convince Phoenix Oscuro. And again, Phoenix Oscuro not saying anything negative or positive. He's definitely thinking about it. But this is something I want to hear about here, folks. Dr. Ice Jr. speaking to Nexus Gold in the back, and now I'm a little worried about it. It seemed like Dr. Ice Jr., but whatever his announcement is, may not be beneficial for the MPWF fans, folks. But we're going to respect this absolute legend and hear what he has to say here tonight. Dr. Ice Jr., a part of the winning team at Survivor Series and War Games. Again, finally able to topple Mason Ray was humongous. but a massive show of respect here from the fans in Arena Mexico for Dr. Rice Jr. So if there's ever anyone who deserves to just say their piece, it's this man right here. You can hear the respect the fans showing Dr. Rice Jr., folks. And Dr. Rice says, thank you for that warm reception. I've got a lot to get off my chest tonight, so please bear with me. I came to the MPWF as a young, hungry competitor in 2010. All I wanted to do was live up to my father's legacy, and honestly, I've been fortunate enough to surpass my father. I've been a multi-time tag team champion, hardcore champion, WrestleMania main eventer, and former world's heavyweight champion. All those things are true. What an iconic career Dr. Rice has had here in the MPWF. Not only that, I did the best work of my career as leader of Nexus. The legacy of core wrestling has always been my greatest passion, and leading the revolution, leading the Nexus, allowed me to do that. I got to work with Antonio Goldman, Chris Champ, The Eclipse, Shift, White Boy Fresh, The Punisher, and Lamar James Jackson. It's been special since day one. Folks, Lamar James Jackson is something else. That's a guy that needs to come back to the MPWF. So let's not forget about Max Payne as well. I failed him, but he is still a Nexus brother. And one day the old Max Payne will return. The beginning was Survivor Series, my final test. My biggest accolade was helping to get rid of that poison Mason Ray from the MPWF. It felt glorious. All of that has led me to this moment here tonight. I don't want to completely say I'm retired, but my time is done. I have done it all. It's time for a new generation to step up, to lead the MPWF. Folks, I think Dr. Rice Jr. is going to step away from the MPWF, folks, in the most respectful manner possible. And again, I think we should celebrate the career of Dr. Rice Jr. What an amazing career it's been here, and he deserves every bit of this ovation from the fans. Wait a second! Wait, that's Marcus Eagle! Oh, he just hit it with a right tooth! What the hell is this? Dr. Rice Jr. trying to step away from the MPWF, and Marcus Eagle with a bloodline. My God, the SOB with a bloodline to Dr. Rice Jr. What the hell is this all about, folks? Oh, I don't believe this at all. Marcus Eagle, who wouldn't fight Shane Carter head-to-head earlier tonight, has come out here and hit the bloodline of Dr. Rice. And mind you, while he wasn't looking, that's Chris Champ. And Marcus Eagle booking it. Coward. Utter coward. I don't know what's happened to Marcus Eagle, but he ain't like his father at all anymore. Chris Champ helping up Dr. Rice Jr. Chris Champ will compete up next in a number one contendership match for the North American title. And Marcus says this is why people don't take our generation seriously. So to lose it to us like you're supposed to, you steal our main events and dip. I am CAW World Champion material. Marcus Eagle is going through it right now. And again, I don't know if this was the right move. Attacking Dr. Rice Jr. whilst he was trying to say goodbye to the MPWF fans. Utterly despicable. Utterly despicable. So Chris Champ's got to get prepared for this number one contendership match coming up next year. But I don't believe what we just witnessed, folks. And the MPWF fans here ain't happy about it at all. jump right into the action here, folks. Dr. Ice Jr. getting help to the back. Having to get the light tubes taken out of his hair. I don't believe Marcus Eagle at all, folks. But I mean, we go from one dastardly person to another. Here comes Kibo. And quite frankly, this ain't gonna end good for Kibo. This is a triple threat rules matchup, meaning that it is sudden death, one fall to the finish. And Kibo is against two men that do not like him at all. And I'm telling you right now here, we're sitting pretty good. We got all our business suits. We're dancing like them Japanese dudes from Rapunzel, watching Kibo get beat up by Antonio Goldman and Chris Chat here tonight. But again, man, there's got to be some kind of reprimand for Marcus Eagle for what he just did here. I mean, the only thing I can say is he is really living up to his name of Scum. To Kibo early tonight came out in Lamar Goldman's merchandise. We still haven't heard from the new North American champion here tonight. But you know he's going to be watching this because the winner of this matchup will meet him for the North American Championship in the future. And here he is, folks, the Hall of Famer Antonio Goldman, looking to finish out his year contract. He was hurt thanks to Kibo and he missed a year of action. But could you imagine if it's Antonio Goldman versus Lamar Goldman for the North American title? Father versus son? We're insane, folks. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I'm praying for Kibo's downfall, and I'm praying to see Kibo get destroyed here, and I think my prayers will be answered. Well, this is going to be a hell of a matchup. So still to come that main event for the CAW World Tag Team Championships. This has already been an amazing episode of MPWF WAR, folks. Here we go. Triple threat rolls. Kibo again in both men's faces. This guy's unhinged, ladies and gentlemen. I've said time and time again. You want to hear one of my most vicious rants on Kibo? Watch the previous episodes of MPWF WAR as he gets Goldstone power driver for his troubles. Get this man out of here, boy. Ain't nobody want you in here, boy. Get out here, boy. Chris Chat now taking Kibo and throwing him into the referee, not worrying at all about Kibo and where his body lands. And oh my god, he took a Goldstone power driver and Kibo is about to take the pounce here by Chris Chat. And you know, Chris Chat doubly pissed off with what happened to Dr. Ice Jr. just now. Right, Kibo is getting a whooping here, folks. Oh, wait a minute, what's Antonio Goldman doing here? Big right hand to Kibo. And Goldman now, a superplex off the top rope to Kibo, folks. Kibo got a statement. He getting broken. He is getting broken. Antonio Goldman did say it, next time I'm in the ring with you, it ain't looking to wrestle, I'm looking to end you. But look at this here, folks. Antonio Goldman and Chris Chat. Hall of Famer and a future legend, ladies and gentlemen. And a close on there by Antonio Goldman. And Goldman going to show no intimidation against Chris Champ. I know the MPWF fans will have to see Chris Champ ascend to that next level to fulfill the prophecy and become Chris World Champ. And that way Goldman though slides out behind him here. Chris Champ lost that North American title to Lamar Goldman at Survivor Series. It can easily be questioned that Antonio Goldman had something to do with that, folks. Antonio Goldman was going after Kibo, and it didn't end up the way that Chris Chat wanted it to. So Chris Chat could be looking for a little modicum of revenge here tonight. And now again, throws it back in here. Again, Antonio Goldman, a former member of the Nexus back in the day here. So both of these men, low-key Nexus brothers. As now Chris Champ has Goldman, and what a slam there to the back of his head. And goes for the cover here on Antonio Goldman, and Goldman gets the shoulder up. And Goldman realizing that, my boy, this man is tough. Chris Champ is tough. You know what I said? Yeah, Chris Champ don't play about. Chris Champ with close line though, Goldman hanging on here. And Goldman there with a shoulder tackle right to the midsection. And now Goldman went to go for that goal so power driver. And Chris Champ reversed it. Champ went to go for that belly suplex. And Goldman reversed it. And now Antonio Goldman Samoa drop there, dropping Chris Champ. And Goldman now big knee to the face. And Goldman looking to end this one here whilst Kibo is down and out. And Goldman go for the... Oh, he went for the Ghost Sword power driver, but Chris Champ saw it coming. Chris Champ can hit you with either the pounce or that pop-up power bomb. And now when it floated over DDT, I know, wait a second here. Oh, what a left-hand clothesline. Now, we might need to see these two one-on-one, folks. This might need to be one-on-one. And now Champ sends Goldman into the turnbuckle. And now Goldman switching Chris Champ. Chris Champ sliding and going underneath for the clothesline. Ah, yeah, man, I love that. I love that. You know I love that. And as Chris Champ with the cover to that, Goldman gets the shoulder up. And now Ray Goldman fires back there with a jawbreaker to Chris Champ, and this time float over DDT nails Chris Champ. And now wait a minute, Antonio Goldman measuring Chris Champ and then hangs him up in the ropes. And now Goldman on the top, Chris Champ completely reeling, and now Goldman there with a drop kick off the top rope. Big time missile drop kick by the Hall of Famer to become the #1 contender, and no, Chris Champ gets the shoulder up. And now right hand there by Antonio Goldman, and Chris Champ fires back with one of his own. And now these two men slugging at it, folks. And another chop there by Chris Champ. And Goldman with a right hand to the jaw. Like I said before, folks, this could be one-on-one between these two men. It's already special watching the two of them in the ring. And now, again a reversal there by Antonio Goldman. And ducks under, and Goldman with a clothesline taking down Chris Champ. And Chris Champ rolling to the outside of the ring here. And, oh, wait a minute. Kibo the Black Sun there with a shot with the steel chair. And another one. Kibo, a member of the Black Sun there, taking out Antonio Goldman. And now Goldman in trouble here, and there's a... Oh my God, the suplex on the chair. And Kibo doing a number on Antonio Goldman here. And Kibo now with that knee right to the face. And Kibo, and Kenpachi doing Kibo's dirty work, as I should say, folks. Kibo recovering on the floor here. And I went with Chris Champ just to his feet, and there's Rohit Khan and the Black Sun showing tonight that maybe they aren't fractured. Maybe they still are in control of MPWF WAR. And now wait a minute, wait a damn second here. Chris Champ's in trouble, a powerbomb there on the ramp. Rohit Khan destroying Chris Champ. And now, oh no. Oh no. He just pile driving Champ on the floor. The Black Sun taking out everyone here, folks. The referee checking on Chris Champ. He just got power driven on the floor, folks. And oh, wait a minute, Brian Adams! Brian Adams has had enough, folks. It's going to be Brian Adams and Rohit Khan on the next episode of MPWF WAR. So Rohit Khan returned the favor to Chris Champ because Chris Champ hit the pounce on Rohit Khan at Survivor Series. But it's going to be these two men fighting on the next episode. So Brian Adams taking a page out of Joe Eagle and Antonio Goldman's books. And he's bringing a whooping here. Now, wait a minute. Kibo get inside the ring there and takes down Antonio Goldman. And now this is ridiculous. This is academic for Kibo here now. As Kibo there with a runner off the top rope to Chris Champ. Yeah, you're tough man, Kibo. Getting exactly what you want here. He just suplexed Antonio Goldman on that steel chair. Now look at this here. Goldman in the corner. Being brought down here, and now Kibo gonna go for the Frankensteiner. Frankensteiner again. Goldman landed on the chair. Now wait a minute. Chris Champ grabbed the weapon. Chris Champ with the kendo stick. And Chris Champ has had enough here. Champ ain't gonna play fair with Kibo. Again, Kibo is the one that enticed them on goal and it cost Chris Champ the CNW World Championship, folks, a year ago. But wait a minute, Chris Champ gonna win this matchup. He's gonna go for a pounce here on Antonio Goldman. And there's the pounce. The pounce. And now wait a minute, Kibo from behind here. And Kibo with the suplex here, giving Antonio Goldman time to recover. And a big chop there by Kibo. This matchup at this point could go any way, either way to any of these men. Oh, the DDT there by Antonio Goldman. And now Champ on a right hand dropping Goldman. And now Kibo able to roll out the way there. And now wait a minute, Kibo with an amazing athleticism roll out the way to go for the GTS. And a GTS to Chris Champ. Oh my God, Chris Champ's in trouble. Kibo's gonna go for the punt. And Kibo punt kick to Chris Champ. But Goldman though has Kibo up here for the Gold Stone Power Driver. And a Gold Stone Power Driver on the steel chair. But Goldman is down and out. All three men are out. And Goldman crawling to put the arm on Chris Champ here for the victory. Antonio Goldman is the #1 contender. All three men were out. And Goldman crawled over the closest person by him. Wow, what a matchup. What a matchup, folks. But Antonio Goldman is now the #1 contender for the North American Championship. It is a title that he's been going after for quite some time. And now look at who's watching him. The North American champion, his son, the next big thing, Lamar Goldman. What a matchup this is going to be here. Father versus son for the North American title, folks. It is truly going to be a battle of bloodlines. I know here's Nightmare Fuel in the back, and they ain't gonna be happy with what happened at the Brian show. And Ingrid says, we got a damn bone to pick with the ATL. The two of you think that you could just attack us at the Brian show, walk away injury free? That's not how nightmares work. We will be on Underground competing against Strike Force, but after we win, our focus is on the two of you. I enjoy breaking bones, and I can't wait to try and break all 206 of each of yours. Well, that was very specific, and a very dangerous prospect for the ATL, folks. And Helga says, if you want the MPWF Tag Team titles, come and claim them. Nightmare Fuel ain't mixing their words. They ain't doing no damn monologues. They said you want to scrap. They said knock if you buck, folks. And there she is, folks. The brand new CAW Women's World Champion, Carmen the Carmichael. And we mentioned earlier tonight that we were going to discuss how dastardly the actions of Carmen the Carmichael were to win the championship. Carmen took out her sister again when no one was realizing, and Carmen the Carmichael pretended to be her twin sister and competed in the match. And then until we saw that Carmella Carmichael was injured in the trainer's room, did we realize who was facing Yoshiharu Atari. And then Carmen D. Carmichael capitalized and won the CAW Women's World title. She was never scheduled to be in the matchup, but pretended to be her twin. It was one of the most dastardly actions we have seen from anyone in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. And unfortunately, it stands, ladies and gentlemen. She is the new champion for the first time ever. Carmen D. Carmichael is the Women's World Champion in the MPWF. And now we're going to hear from her here. And I got our girl Mexico here. I don't know if I can repeat that out loud, but the fans just chatted at her here in Mexico. But again, horrible scenes at Survivor Series that led to her winning that right there, the CAW Women's World Championship, and screwing over her sister once again. Once again, she has stopped her sister from becoming the champion. And Carmen in Spanish is well frustrated at these fans. She says, "Accept it. I am your CAW Women's World Champion because I am the smartest, most cunning wrestler in MPWF history. I fooled everyone. You thought the loss affected me at WrestleMania? I was playing chess whilst everyone was playing checkers. Only Carmen the Carmichael could have pulled it off. I think Carmen was the only person dastardly enough to try what she did at Survivor Series. And in what should be almost a homecoming, she's getting treated horribly by these fans because of her actions. And she says, what about my dear sister? A failure once again. Carmella, I told you that I am the main character, the Carmichael. Carmella, you've tried so hard to become CAW Women's World Champion, and all I had to do was put my mind to it once, and boom, I'm the champ, baby. What I need all of you in this entire women's division to realize is that I am the whole effing show. MPWF WAR revolves around me and my CAW Women's World Championship. Baby, I'm Carmen the Carmichael." And she is. She's the Women's World Champion, and right now, being the top of the division, it revolves around her. Oh, wait a second, what is this? And here is Meredith Grey, the victor from the Survivor Series War Games matchup, the new COO of the MPWF World Wrestling Federation. And again, Meredith, hopefully she can do something about the situation with Carmen D. Carmichael holding that championship. Hopefully there is something that we can do to offset the odds here, because it's absolutely ridiculous how she won the title. It honestly sets a horrible precedent for the women in this division, for the wrestlers on this brand, with how she won that championship, folks. But again, it is good to see Meredith Grey here. No more dealing with Mason, his system much better to deal with. And she is face to face with the Women's World Champion. She says, "I thought all the despicable actions in the MPWF would be over once my brother left, but what you pulled at Survivor Series was horrendous. You make me sick with what you did to your sister, attacking her and replacing her. Now, unfortunately, the referee counted to 3, and that makes you the CAW Women's Champion. But this is not going to be an easy title run for you. I have a plan for MPWF Bloodlines." Well, let's hear the plan. Because, like I said, there's no way that Carmen can get away from this scot-free with what she did in Survivor Series. And Carmen D. Carmichael, even though she's got them shades on, isn't happy at all with this announcement. Meredith says, "Quite frankly, you don't deserve that championship. but I'm going to give you a chance to prove it. At Bloodlines, we're going to put the CAW Women's World Championship 15 feet in the air, and 5 other women will compete with you in a ladder match for the championship. Isanami, Morgan Stone, Yoshihari Atari. 1 more woman will be added in the number 1 contenders match, and lastly, your sister Carmella will be in the match as well. A 6-woman ladder matchup for the CAW Women's World Championship. That is humongous, and that is going to be a horrific first title defense for Carmen D. Carmichael, and she deserves every bit of it. She deserves every bit of it. And now she says it's time to say hello to your sister. Well, wait a second. Well, wait a second. I can't imagine what must be going through the mind of Carmella Carmichael, your own flesh and blood, who has gone out of her way to not just ruin your life but her professional career. Wait a minute. No entrance in from Carmella Carmichael. And oh, wait a second. Carmella Carmichael run into the ring. And Carmella Carmichael with a completely different appearance here tonight. And Carmella says, you're supposed to be my sister. All you've done this past year is try to ruin my life. You know how hard I worked to win the CAW Women's World title, and you stole the chance from me by stealing my identity. Carmen, I am a renegade. You will never steal my identity again. I shaved my head. I will give everything to this sport. It's not about looks or style. It's about the Women's World Championship. Well, there's no way that Carmen D. Carmichael will be able to steal her sister's identity ever again. Carmella going G.I. Jane style, just shave off all of her hair, ladies and gentlemen. She says, I can't speak for the other women in the ladder match at Bloodlines, but it's going to end bad for you, Carmen. Just remember that at some point in that match, it's going to be you and me, and I'm going to rip the purple head from your hair. You might have won the Women's World title before me, but when I become champion, it will be deserved and remembered for the right reasons. Folks, this is one of the most intense rivalries currently going in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation between these two twin sisters. Carmella shaving her head completely, so there will be never a mistake again. It's going to be a 6-way ladder matchup for that right there, the CAW Women's World Championship. Humongous, folks. And oh wait, look, Yoshihari Atari in the back with Meredith Grey, the former Women's World Champion. And you know there's frustration there, and she says, it's nice that you were punishing Carmen, and nice that you're giving Carmella a chance to get back at her sister, but I was screwed, Meredith. I was screwed hard. I lost my title to a person I didn't know was wrestling. It's BS, but no excuses. I'm going to win back my time at Bloodlines, but you better give me Carmen next episode. And I could only imagine how much the Yoshihari Atari wants to get a piece of Carmen D. Carmichael, folks. Meredith says the match is booked. So next episode, episode 15 of War, it will be Yoshihari Atari versus Carmen D. Carmichael. Huge, folks. But coming up, the first ever War exclusive click per view, it is Bloodlines with Detached by Sparxx. We heard earlier tonight that main event Ryan Sparxx will battle the man beside the MPWF Joe Eagle, as well as added to the card, the North American title will be on the line. Father versus son, Antonio Goldman versus Lamar Goldman, and a 6-way ladder matchup. Atari, Isanami, Carmen, Carmella, Morgenstone, and one more participant for the Women's World Championship in a ladder matchup, folks. And Falls Count Anywhere for the CAW World Heavyweight Championship. Zeus will battle Shane Carter. There will be no more running. We will be guaranteed a winner when it's done, folks. Bloodlines is going to be amazing. Already, folks, the card is shaping up to be a special one. But coming up next is our main event of the evening for the CAW World Tag Team Championships. We've been hyping it for the entire night. The BloodBrothers will defend the titles against the Future Foundation here. And if Hector loses, Hector Rodriguez will leave the MPWF. And here we are in the back with the Future Foundation. And Harry Chris says, gentlemen, coming up next is the main event the match we've all been waiting for. The match sold out Arena Mexico. Lethal, I know this is a huge night for you, but Hector, this may be the biggest night of your career. The chance to become World Tag Team Champions in not only your hometown, but your home country. Are you guys ready? That is a big question to ask. Are the Future Foundation ready here tonight? Lethal says, Harry, we should be covering anything tonight. We've been after these tag team titles for a long time. WrestleMania wasn't our night, but tonight will be. The Blood Brothers are as tough as they come, but it's the Future Foundation's night. I can feel it. Like I said, you can feel the vibe in the air for this main event, folks. You can feel the vibe in the air for this main event. And here's Hector Rodriguez, and he says, Harry, this is the most important match of my life. That's why I have to speak to all my Latinos tonight that are here supporting me in this matchup. Rodriguez, a very proud man, with a huge, huge opportunity on the table here tonight. He has the full backing of the crowd here tonight, folks. And there are the champions, the Blood Brothers. Kevin Cross says, Hector, remember our deal. Tonight is your final night. Tonight we walked into a hostile environment for you to have one more shot at the CW World Tag Team titles. And even though these people will be upset, we will retain. You have proved it time and time again. We are the best tag team in the MPWF. Perhaps the best tag team of all time. We are the CAW World Tag Team Champions. They are, folks. And Dylan says, we are the Blood Brothers. Our main event up next. Folks, this is going to be insane. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Sakura Furukawa was watching the Blood Brothers. What the hell is that all about? And what does this even mean here, folks? Folks, emotions at an all-time high. Our main event is ready. The Future Foundation are here. We think back all the way to that tag team turmoil matchup after the World of the YouTube show in 2022, when the Future Foundation should have won the tag team championships. Then to after WrestleMania, when the Future Foundation almost won the tag team titles again, but due to a rivalry, as we've seen play out on Annihilation between Klaus and Angel Ortiz, they were unable to win the tag team titles. Separated by the MPWF WAR, Lethal to Annihilation, Rodriguez still here on WAR. Eventually Lethal traded to MPWF WAR for Max Payne, coming together as a tag team once again for WrestleMania. Almost a year to the time, a year to the day, when they last had a shot at the tag team titles, and they fell short against the Blood Brothers. Rodriguez has been fighting for a meaningful win here in his career of the Major K Wrestling Federation, but has been unable to get it, believing that he is not good enough anymore. Lethal has tried to tell him he is, but this is the final night. If Rodriguez cannot pull it off here, Rodriguez will leave the MPWF. It is the perfect time, place, and setting to get the job done. But again, I've said it before, perhaps the greatest tag team in the modern era of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation, the CAW World Tag Team Champions, Kevin and Dylan Frost, the Blood Brothers. Not one team in the MPWF has pinned these two men cleanly before in their career, dating all the way back to the World Wrestling Future, ladies and gentlemen. They have won almost every single match, and if they haven't won, there has been some kind of shenanigans that's prevented them from winning. And you know there's going to be no shenanigans from the Future Foundation. Which means if the Future Foundation want to win the tag team titles, they're going to have to be the first team in MPWF history to pin the Blood Brothers cleanly here in the main event. Tag team wrestling is extremely important, especially in the MPWF, and that is why it's here in our main event, our final matchup, the most hyped match of the show. We have been building anticipation for this rematch since WrestleMania, and the time is now. 17,000 people have sold out Arena Mexico for this main event. And there's the challengers. Rodriguez, formerly known as Kid Mysterio way back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, to show respect to not only his culture, but to his career. For one night only, Rodriguez will put on the Kid Mysterio mask once again. Like I said, a highly emotional night. The Blood Brothers have felt disrespected. And again, you heard from Kevin Frost having to walk into this hostile environment. They have no advantage in this matchup. But that's not going to stop the Blood Brothers. The crowd here with a "Si Senor" chant for Hector Rodriguez. Like I said, it's a party here in Mexico City, folks. Everything on the line for that man. He needs to step up tonight. This is insane, folks. This is insane. The crowd booing Kevin Frost. Yeah, Kevin Frost ain't concerned. He's got Sinner tattooed on his damn eyebrow. You have to be a sick SOB to have that on me, I'll tell you that right now. And Lethal Mathematics telling Kevin Frost, let's go. Here we go, our main event for the World Tag Team titles. And Kevin Frost starting this one out strong here. And Kevin Frost now trying to get advantage on Lethal, and Lethal drops the knee on it. And when we heard before what Kevin Frost has also said about Rodriguez, he is only in the position he's in right now because of Lethal Mathematics. And again, that's going to be put to the test here tonight. We saw the Blood Brothers adapt in real time at WrestleMania against two of the very best wrestlers the MPWF has to offer in the Future Foundation. That's not going to go for the broadway, but Lethal reverses it. Again, the matchup at WrestleMania was incredible, folks. And once this is all said and done, if you haven't seen match 1, I would head to watch WrestleMania 11. Again, incredible show, but an incredible main event. Sorry, incredible matchup between these two. We're at the main event here tonight. As Lethal now has Kevin Frost set against the ropes and a kick to the leg here. And now Lethal off the ropes here, ducking the clothesline. Going off the ropes here for the Mount Fuji clothesline, and drops Kevin Frost inside out here. The man of tomorrow with the gadgets to win today, Mr. MPWF Lethal Mathematics. Again, some people question the fact that Lethal, who easily could be in contention for the World Championship, has decided to back his friend Hector Rodriguez, but he has said that this is important for the both of them. They want these tag team titles. The world champions of tag team wrestling. And I hope provided there by Rodriguez. This crowd fully on his side, folks. Not a single solitary soul booing Rodriguez in this matchup. And all that Kevin Frost running into Rodriguez and a drop kick right to the knee there. And Rodriguez now sends Kevin Frost against the ropes. And Rodriguez, look at this here, beautiful DDT. And again, listen to the crowd here, folks. I'll tell you what now, I am going to be partying like crazy downtown Mexico City if Rodriguez is able to find a victory here. And not, this is not going to be good for him. That powerbomb there by Kevin Frost. You can want to party all you want, folks. But again, reality hits. Now look at Dylan Frost getting in the ring here. Look at the size of this man. Oh my goodness. Every time they wrestle, I'll liken them to the natural disasters. Whispering smoke, two of the best ever tag team wrestling in the MPWF, and their modern day counterparts are the Blood Brothers. Dylan Frost, exceptionally large, folks. Exceptionally large. And again, the Blood Brothers are not used to being booed here, not to this extent by any means. And again, the first time they ever experienced boos was facing the Future Foundation. Which goes to show you how beloved Rodriguez and Lethal Mathematics are all over the world in the MPWF. And Rodriguez fires back with that Hurricane Rana. And Rodriguez making a tag to Lethal Mathematics. And oh, what a right hand there to Lethal. And setting him off the ropes does Dylan Frost. And grabbing Lethal Mathematics by the throat, but Lethal. And Lethal ain't no small man himself there in a code breaker. Lethal, a large individual. Not able to keep Dylan Frost down. Lethal Mathematics has mastered the shooting star press. There's a standing version here. Hooking a leg here on Dylan Frost, and Dylan Frost escapes. As well as that Emerald Explosion. The evolution of man. And now Lethal taking this thing to the skies already here with a big Frankensteiner off the top rope. Big Frankensteiner off the top rope to Dylan Frost here, and a kick out. And just a wonder. And that's something I know the Future Foundation has thought about here. The size of Dylan Frost. The plan, I would believe, for the Future Foundation after that Spinebuster is to somehow keep Kevin Frost inside the ring. And that's not to say that Kevin Frost is weak by any means, folks, because that's not true at all. Kevin Frost, a lean machine there, honestly, could be in the Cruiserweight division with the way he wrestles, folks. But Kevin Frost is smaller than Dylan. Even though he can withstand a lot of pain, the pain that Dylan Frost can withstand is something that we've never seen before, folks. So the Future Foundation, if they want to have any kind of advantage of winning this matchup, they need to keep Kevin Frost on the back foot. But Kevin Frost not going to allow that to happen. So Kevin Frost here, beautiful suplex. A little erratic, and that's not going to endear him to the MPWF fans by flipping off the crowd here. Kevin Frost showing game kid-like vibes in this matchup, and a boot right to the face there of Lethal Mathematics. And again, this is very different to the matchup at WrestleMania. To begin the matchup, the Future Foundation were all over the Blood Brothers, but we are seeing the reverse here in this main event on MPWF WAR, and then right to the chin lock goes Dylan Frost. And Lethal were able to escape here. And now Lethal with the roll up here with the schoolboy on Dylan. And no, he didn't even count there. Wait a second. Dylan Frost now with the cover here on Lethal Mathematics. And Lethal having to push him off. And that's going to use a lot of energy to get a man the size of Dylan Frost off of you. And oh, what an elbow there by Dylan. Eyes in the back of his head. And now sends Lethal to the buckle. And now makes a tag. Kevin Frost back in. And you hear the crowd especially booing Kevin Frost on a double backdrop there. And again another cheap shot knocking Rodriguez off. And now shot to that midsection and a spine buster there by Kevin Frost, and they're all over Lethal Mathematics in this matchup, and Lethal gets the shoulder up. Again, the Future Foundation, I think, will vibing with the crowd too much. They need to get grounded again. Get back to the nitty-gritty because it's not working, but Lethal fights back here. And Lethal now sends Kevin into the buckle, now running in with a forearm smash. And oh, what an elbow there. Catching Kevin Frost. And oh, he went for the shooting star again, but Kevin with the knees up. And again, for as crazy as the Blood Brothers look, they have scouted and done so much research on their opponents. They have trained for this matchup, but Kevin Frost not paying attention there. Rodriguez now inside the ring. And Rodriguez knocking Dylan Frost off the apron. And Hector now has him up here for the... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The three amigos here in Mexico. And Rodriguez with the third, with the hat trick, and he drops it with it. My God, this crowd is on fire for this main event. Kevin Frost trying to get a breather here. Rodriguez now is on top of it. This has to be the best performance of Hector Rodriguez's career here tonight as he throws Kevin Frost back inside the ring. And now, Rodriguez gonna go for the 619, and he's in the ropes. Knocks Dylan off the apron, and now 619 there by Hector Rodriguez. And Rodriguez, springboard, splash there to win the tag team titles on the Blood Brothers, and Dylan Frost breaks it up. But hey, that's the momentum that Rodriguez needs, and Rodriguez with some confidence here tonight, and oh my God, sets up the combat to the floor, taking out Dylan Frost. And Rodriguez saying that he's in control here. Loving it for this crowd in Mexico. Kevin down, oh my God. Rodriguez didn't see it coming, and Kevin Frost dove on top of Rodriguez, and there's a tour of the islands on the floor, folks. So you think the Blood Brothers left this match to chance? You think they left this to chance? And wait a minute, Kevin Frost now undoing the announce table, and this ain't necessary at all. It's unnecessary, folks. But again, you think the Blood Brothers left this match to chance? You think they're underestimating the Future Foundation? Again, this is one of the smartest tag teams we've ever seen, folks. And off the top rope again goes Dylan Frost. And Rodriguez slowly to the floor. Dylan Frost not as aggressive as his brother, but I mean, he could put the beating on you, right? He could put the beating on you. And Rodriguez in trouble as he goes face first there onto the table. And now, this is bad for Rodriguez here, as that slam there, and now off the top rope with a knee to the floor by Dylan Frost, and he had so much impact, I think he accidentally knocked his brother over as well. I mean, yeah, the crowd ain't liking this at all. Isolating Hector Rodriguez on the outside of the ring. And Rodriguez in trouble, but Rodriguez fights back though. Rodriguez fights back, and now, gonna perhaps go for the 619 again. No, reversal! Reversal here with the roll-up on Dylan Frost, but no! Oh my God! Dylan Frost with the roll-up here on Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets the shoulder up. And that could have been bad here for Arena Mexico. And Rodriguez, though, going after the leg. You got to think about the knee injury that he suffered as a... Oh my word, look at that lucha there. The knee injury he suffered against Marcus Eagle. Fighting back and coming back from that. But Dylan trying to stop Lethal Mathematics, and Lethal Mathematics, Evolution of Man here to win the tag team titles. And Kevin Frost breaks it up at the last second. And the former MPWF World Champion had Dylan Frost down for the Evolution of Man, folks. What a matchup this is, your main event for the CAW World Tag Team Championships. And now wait a second here. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. What a slam there by Dylan Frost to Lethal, and Rodriguez breaks it up. And Dylan Frost now gonna get annoyed here with Hector Rodriguez, and a back suplex right there on the apron. And Lethal spaghetti leg. Dylan Frost now gonna run to Lethal, who's gonna dive at him. But Lethal said, and Lethal again, catching Dylan Frost off guard here. And no. Dylan Frost with eyes in the back of his head once again, sends Lethal into the turnbuckle. And wait a minute, this is going to be the end of the matchup as the Blood Brothers hits the clothesline spear. Their finishing maneuver on Lethal Mathematics to win the tag team titles. And Lethal gets the shoulder up. Lethal ain't going to let down Rodriguez here tonight, folks. Lethal is not going to let down Rodriguez here tonight. And Kevin Frost now rolling through a double foot stomp. High octane action here in the main event. Kevin Frost with another cheap shot at Rodriguez, but Lethal fires back here. And Lethal now sends Kevin into the buckle, straight to the ropes. And Lethal here, oh, what a kick to the chest. So this crowd has not stopped cheering or booing since the time this bell has rung, folks. And wait a minute, the Future Foundation go for that finishing move, the springboard powerbomb. And Rodriguez hooking the leg here of Kevin Frost to Dylan Frost broke it up. Rodriguez had the big floor there, and Dylan Frost broke it up. And Kevin realized it and dived there to the floor. Kevin Frost ain't playing around now. That one was too close. That one was too close for the BloodBrothers. So what an evenly fought matchup this is. And wait a minute. Kevin Frost now with the home country hero has Rodriguez there on the announce table. And wait a minute. Wait a damn second. Rodriguez in trouble here. And now, oh my goodness gracious me. Kevin Frost may have broken Rodriguez in half, and what a way this would be for Rodriguez's career to be ended. Broken in half through the announce table. And Kevin Frost could have won this matchup by countout, but he wants to make sure that Rodriguez is pinned 1, 2, 3 in the center of the ring. And now, wow, what a vicious hurricane runner there by Kevin Frost. And Kevin Frost now watching Rodriguez. And Rodriguez slipping. And Kevin Frost then realized it. Kevin Frost has a real issue with Rodriguez, folks. And it may cost the BloodBrothers here. You saw that there. Jaw jacket in the face. And Lethal says he wants the big man. Lethal says he wants the big man, Dylan Frost. But Kevin Frost is going to have to get over this deal with Hector Rodriguez, or they might end up losing this tag team titles. And oh my goodness, sliced right there by Lethal Mathematics. And Lethal on the top rope here. Wait a minute, what's Lethal going for? The Phoenix Star Splash there to Dylan Frost. And hooking the leg here to become the new tag team champions. 2, and kick out there at the last second. And now, Lethal on the top rope here, and a crossbody block all the way to the floor. You can see the carnage surrounding us here in this main event. And Kevin Frost with a strike there at Lethal, and Lethal had enough. Lethal Mathematics has had enough, folks. And wait a minute, Lethal again with another version of sliced bread here on the floor. But man, Lethal's in trouble as he is in the wrong side of town here, as Dylan Frost has Lethal and slams and face balls to the floor. Slams his face first to the floor. And now Lethal are able to reverse Dylan Frost here. And Lethal makes the tag. And in comes Rodriguez, folks. Even though he went through the table, he's fighting. And he has twisted Dylan Frost up there on the ropes. And Rodriguez here. Boom, 619. 619. And we could be seeing the 630 splash here. Arena Mexico to their feet. 630. 630. Rodriguez here to win the tag team. Oh, no. Kevin Frost breaks it up. And Rodriguez a DDT there on Kevin Frost, folks. And wait a minute, reversal here by Dylan Frost with the cover of Rodriguez. 2. And oh my goodness gracious me. What a main event. What a main event. And now Dylan, overzealous to the ropes. And now Rodriguez here, crucifix with the cover. Rodriguez here to lead for the tag team titles. 2. Dylan gets out again. Went for the elbow. Dylan Frost able to move out the way. And Dylan now dropping Hector Rodriguez. And makes the tag, and in comes Kevin Frost once again. And again, I don't know how much Hector Rodriguez has left here, but he is not going to quit, folks. He is going to give it his all here in this matchup. My man went for a snapmare right now, folks. He is just trying anything he can. And Rodriguez trying to get Dylan Frost out the way. Rodriguez now with a double foot stomp off the top rope here to try and win the tag team titles for the Future Foundation. And oh man, Dylan breaks it up. So 3 years in the making for the Future Foundation for these tag team titles. And now wait a minute, Rodriguez there, another sunset flip powerbomb to Dylan Frost. Rodriguez now getting back inside the ring. And wait a minute, Kevin Frost sliding there before him. And what a kick to the midsection. And now, oh my gosh. On that midsection that may be hurt from going through the table. And now wait a minute. Kevin though catching Rodriguez in the powerbomb. Reversal. Hooks the leg here. This Rodriguez. Hooks the leg. 2. Yes! The Future Foundation has done it. In the main event, Kevin Frost popped up immediately, asking did he kick out, and Rodriguez has pulled it off. What a matchup. Oh my word, folks. The BloodBrothers are in shock on the outside of the floor, folks. We have brand new CAW World Tag Team Champions. And Kevin Frost and Dylan Frost cannot believe it. Kevin telling the referee I kicked out, but it was not enough time. Rodriguez has come to pass here when it needed to happen, folks. Rodriguez has won the tag team titles for the Future Foundation. And oh man, the party is about to begin, folks. Well, cervezas, let's go, folks. Oh my goodness. What a moment for these two men. 3 years in the making to win the tag team titles. 3 years in the making. Aliqua says, we did it, man, but more importantly, you did it. You won the match in front of all your people. I told you that you always had it in you. Ryan had his chance with the MPWF title to shine. I have my chance with the YouTube title, and now you have become World Tag Team Champion. This night is about everything you fought for. You're incredible, man, and you've earned the chance to celebrate with your people. You did it, Hector. And he did, folks. Hector has done it. Hector has done it. You ain't going nowhere, buddy. You ain't going nowhere. And nothing but gratitude from Hector Rodriguez. You're still the man here, Hector. And lethal with a lot of class. New tag team champion is going to allow Hector Rodriguez to celebrate with his people what this means to him and this country. To win the World Tag Team Championships here in the main event in front of 17,000 fans, folks. Hector Rodriguez has proven that he is still good, folks. That he still has it. What a moment and what a night, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dwayne James Johnny Feelgood. We will be back for MPWF Annihilation. Make sure you submit your calls for the call challenge. But folks, brand new CAW World Tag Team Champions, the Future Foundation.